+1/+1 counters, green stuff. This does okay starting hand, I guess. I'll keep it.
I'm sorry, sir, but I called dibs on all the green stuff.
There we are. Okay. My my second computer that I monitor myself on was not going live. Not showing me as going live. But now we are. Hi, Diabetes. All right. Do we want to keep this 7? Probably not. This seems like a trap.
Hi, Patrick. Hey, look, I remembered who you were. Aww.
Only
and I'm following you on
neighbors.
Twitter now, too. It's amazing.
Hey, Scribbles. And Cheshire's reporting in from Twitter. I'm at work, so go watch for me. That's what he says. We'll keep this. It's a little loose, but
Loose plays, win games, you know.
That's what I keep hearing.
Should we stop?
Only if you guys all concede. Win's win,
So-
man.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice.
It is a trap, Diabetes.
I thought, Patrick, you said fiends for life, and I was like, as in, like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
So I am playing Grenzo Dungeon Warden. We have Pelador on Lazav Dimir Mastermind. Seth/DM Cross is on Rishkar. And Nilsprite is on Vorinclex because he hates everyone.
I do.
And fun.
Mostly
He
myself.
hates fun.
What a terrible person.
Right? We should
We're
kick
here.
that guy out.
We're here
Yeah,
just trying
yeah.
to play a nice game, and he's like, hey, Vorinclex, no fun.
Right?
It is 3DH Elevarius. And supposedly he says it's cheap enough. I don't know if I believe him.
I can send you deck list. Vorinclex is not worth anything.
Let's see. Eh.
That's because he's an 8-drop that just eats removal typically.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that I'm
The
holding
Praetors
these.
except for, like, Elishnorn, I think, are worth anything.
Yeah. I don't want to say that I'm holding Beast Within for Vorinclex, but I have a 3-mana spell. Vorinclex, more like Vorinclex. Thank you, Scribbles.
Right?
Proving my point.
Tribal
It is-
dash card
it
seems
is
good.
just-
Diabetes says.
I disagree.
We had this discussion earlier about you and haste as a mechanic.
Yeah, it's a garbage mechanic, and I don't understand why it's what Red
Fighting
kinda got
words.
stuck with.
Fighting words. Coming out of the gate with this.
It only matters once.
With this red hate.
No. I love
It's not
red.
just-
It's
not just
just the
red
fact
haste.
that they got stuck with the mechanic that sucks the most out of all of them.
I don't know.
There are a lot of really bad mechanics, man.
Yeah. The old tap go.
I mean, it's not Patron of the Moon style bad, but
Hey, that's not bad. That's flavorful, all right.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm
that
the
deck
guy
is
who
great.
runs the deck, so I'm allowed to trash it.
Are you sure you don't want to graft onto
Can
my
I-
creature?
It's
You can
really
actually,
tempting.
I believe you can click on it and it actually has the ability to say, do not ask for me when opponent's creatures come to play or whatever.
Not apparently at the moment. Maybe I have to do it when I have it on the stack. Seth is just dashing people's hopes. No, I tried that the first time I tried one ticks, and he just paid for it. Dash hopes is a joke.
Yeah.
Speaking of puns.
No, why? Why do we gotta do this? Like, why does everybody just have to hate me on stream?
I don't know what
Dashing
you're talking
for the
about.
raid. Patrick, stop it.
Got a
Because you have
cultivator's
such
caravan.
dashing good looks.
Get out.
See, you can't.
That's bad.
Compliment, but it's also terrible.
It's true.
He's got a 5/5 mana rock.
He does have a 5/5 mana rock that he needs 3 more power to actually crew.
I'm just trying to tap out. There we go. No.
It won't let you because you have your Dimir Signet up. I'm pretty sure, unless they fix that.
I think they did. I believe so.
Let's find out on this episode of Dragon Ball. Oh wait, never mind.
Next time, will Vorinclex survive?
Oh, Vorinclex
Dun,
is
dun.
gonna do awful, awful things to all of us. That's all I know.
Vorinclex is never hitting the board and living. I've resigned myself to this.
That's all I know. Vorinclex is gonna come down and gonna make us all very, very sad. Because we're playing 3DH and not, real Magic the Gathering.
Let's go ahead.
Yes. Flashback, rampant growth. So good.
Oh my goodness.
This is a card I have.
This is a card that exists. Oh man, what was
I
that?
don't know where I got it, but I have it.
Odyssey. Odyssey. All right.
So I don't want to say that I have a couple of these in paper, but
Oh shoot! I pressed 6.
Ah,
Going too quick.
maybe.
Too quick. It's okay. Missed one drop.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Not gonna do anything with that mana anyway, right?
No, absolutely.
It's- Pelidor is playing mana rocks.
Yeah, right.
What's happening right now?
He's gonna play Lazav off mana rock. Yep,
No,
there
no,
goes.
see?
There goes. Yep.
See?
There we go.
Mono Dimir rocks.
Whenever a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard, so he doesn't need creatures.
Creatures, yes. Who needs creatures?
These mana rocks are playing against my Vorinclex, and I don't like it.
That's the idea.
He seems like he'll be doing all right.
Though I have not hit a land drop since turn 3, turn 2.
I don't think you're
Yeah,
hurting
something.
for it.
Mm-mm.
No, but I had to build the deck because green just gets such good ramp. Deep reconnaissance. I'm very jealous at the moment.
I would be too.
In this format, yes. 100%.
I need to get a Rishkar.
Deep
Mhm.
reconnaissance is
That
what
card
we're
would be
going
good
for
in
here.
Yeah, that is the staple of the format, I believe.
Oh wait. Say no.
Map the
For
waste.
opponent's creatures. There we go.
Hey, you got it.
Yeah, I think it's when you have priority.
Mm-hmm.
You the controller.
Isn't Nissa's chosen the one that goes with the
Nissa.
Walker?
Yeah.
I don't have to answer that question.
I played the 5th.
Yes, the Nissa Planeswalker that summons up Nissa's Chosen.
So the terrible, terrible one.
Shh. Yes.
Don't you talk down to Nissa.
In Commander, when you're only searching for one and you already have it out on the board, yeah.
So it's like a 4 mana tutor for a what is it, a 2/3?
Mm-hmm.
It's a reverse Garruk's companion. How bad can that be?
When you
Elevarius
put it
says,
that way.
Elevarius says, I feel Seth and Nilla are conspiring against Pelidor and myself since Vorinclex won't hurt Rishkar that much.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
what
true.
the heck?
Yeah.
I
The
mean, it doesn't hurt
Mono-Green
Pelidor
Alliance.
that much
Oh.
either.
I feel like I'm pretty much the one that's going to be the most hurt by this. Me using my lands like a sucker.
Playing lands and tapping them for mana. Barbarians, a lot of you.
Here I am just tapping my lands like a jerk.
Scribble
Ow.
says Nissa Ravane is an okay-ish card, and I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not.
Strictly medium.
I also don't know if I.
Look at all
Have
these cards I have to play. Full value. let's
There we go.
Yeah, flash it
Yes.
back. Like nobody's watching.
go. I'm on a tear. Let's go.
Okay, let's actually
Ooh,
get to my
the,
turn and not skip the whole thing. That's my
Mhm.
that's
That
my
is- that is
goal.
the idea.
All right.
Seems deep.
All right.
Seems-
So
seems very
6 oh,
Hey, freelance.
I played a land. I think I want
Now
to
you get
hold
6.
that. We'll probably still hold this. I don't think it's going to do us much. I do
can't
not think
remember
we
how to
played
do it.
Grenzo. Nah, let's get rid of some of that stuff.
Card draw.
That's the
Seems
hope.
good.
Judge.
Judge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scribbles.
God.
Probably don't care about that. I think we want this.
Nope.
More than this. But no, we want that more than this. Yeah, there we go.
Harsh flitter.
Yeah, we're throwing away that marsh flitter.
And a goblin ringleader. Jeez.
I know.
What'd you
It's
pay
almost
for a
like he's,
goblin ringleader?
Yeah. Almost like he's gonna put them to the bottom of his library and get them Grenzo.
Yeah, why?
I mean,
I just don't understand.
it's not like we've seen this
Yeah.
deck before or anything.
No.
Don't know
it's
what you're
completely
talking
not
about.
Like that.
These mechanics seem strange and foreign to me, and I don't like it.
Aha. Via the mono swamp deck. Because Urborg's a thing? It's not. guys.
No.
Urborg
I
in
think
this
Urborg,
format,
like,
not at all.
I'm pretty sure Urborg itself is 3 ticks. So I mean,
yeah, it's definitely not a thing. There you go. And I've
Did you
cast
get
my
it?
commander.
Did you get it? All right.
I did.
oh well, he's not losing a point.
You're not losing a point.
Yeah. Woo! Not losing a point. And
Frodo says, if no lands, then dredge. And Elvaria says, play more Ornithopters.
I agree.
Yeah.
Ornithopter is an underplayed card in Commander.
Urborg is 2.84 ticks. So
That's-
you have
Yeah, just like a Core Lash, Urborg, and
So you have
Swamps.
0.16 to mess around with. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's 16 cards you have to play around with.
Yeah.
Yep, 16 cards. That's fine. Perfectly fine.
One of those is your
Urborg's
commander,
your commander.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so,
Growing rights.
Ooh,
Growing
What?
rights?
I forgot
if
that.
that's... If, yeah,
What?
Can someone price that?
I don't
What
have one of
happened?
those.
What happened? I don't know if it's the price has changed since it's been out for a while now. So
Somebody price
Very
check
possible.
on growing rights of Icklemok,
0.20 ticks.
there you go.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. Instant slot in to Hazazon. Mhm.
To everything.
So
Putting these on the bottom. Okay.
what I'm learning is I did this wrong. And I don't like it.
Oh, that's no good.
Muffin.
Elvaria says, swapped out my Grenzo Dungeon Warden for the one you signed. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I always really like it when people like to play with the cards that we sign. I was at GP Atlanta and had a break at the end of my shift and went against... Just walked up to a pod and started playing, and this guy was like, oh, he's on Tassiger. I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. It's probably like close to my list. And then he pulls out a Villainous Wealth that I signed previously,
That's awesome.
and then proceeds to target me with the Villainous Wealth. And I'm like,
I mean, that's a good
that's
thing.
that's fair. And it's one of those where you're just like, ow, is that what I've been doing to people?
Yeah, right.
Um,
Oh, did you put those pictures on Twitter? Is that the game you were posting about?
Yeah, that's the game I was posting about. Like I played my Maelstrom Wanderer deck, and a couple other people were there, and I think we had to wrap up like pretty quickly in the middle. But yeah, he Villainous Wealthed me for like 9, and then
Nice.
I think one guy actually ended up just ending the game. But yeah, he would have on the next go around Villainous Wealthed me for like another 20 or something ridiculous like that because he got his lands or something. It was pretty absurd. I was like, yeah, all right, I deserve this, I guess.
I have a Gaia's Cradle.
The pain.
I'm
Yes,
just shaking my head.
you
at the moment.
do.
I wish I had one of those.
I'm now okay with Vorinclex because I've only got one land I really want to untap.
Very true. Just alternating turns. Tap all my lands except the cradle. Now tap the cradle. Now tap all the lands except the cradle.
Hey, Finn's Gaming. Finn says, join the stream at the perfect time because I was telling the story about Villainous Wealth. Says they should have day 2'd easily at GP Den for when Wealth was standard. Yeah. I played Wealth once when it was in standard, and it was like an super rampy elf deck. You know, so it was pretty fun. I think we play this.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
We could play that into that. That would be fun. That was a noise.
My wife sneezed in the background. You guys heard that, huh?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
She says sorry. She's like 2 rooms that way.
So this card's really great because there's a deck which runs Hidden Herbalist, Burning Tree Emissary, and this card. And essentially you like kind of chain into these and then Goblin Bushwhacker and just kill people on like turn 3. It's the best.
What am I getting a warning
That
for?
sounds terrible.
It sounds great. Because it happens like once every like 20 games or like something. And it's ooh.
Here's what we want.
Oh, okay.
We just want to get down a
Yeah.
wall.
Didn't we just talk about this? I feel like we just talked about this.
Yeah, but it's you know, not haste per se. It's like, you know, ETB,
that's-
so with Pan Harmonicon, it's just straight value.
Panharmonicon is great.
Best card in Magic.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, didn't we talk about this in Discord earlier?
Yes,
It is
yes,
my
we did.
favorite card in Magic.
Attack me, I'll block.
Not at all.
Block me out.
Block me outside.
Sneaky Dimir Mage.
How about that?
Old
Oh,
movies.
mystical teachings.
Ew.
Yes. This is by far my favorite card in Magic.
It's a
is-
very good card,
Mhm.
which is
though
why
the
I'm sad that you're
targets-
casting it right now.
Though the targets at 3 tick in 3DH, not so amazing.
Well, I mean, you have instants. You could be getting a counter spell or something.
Yeah.
I could.
Finn says, I'm not even kidding. I have 100% game win percentage at some GPT's IQs with the Villainous Wealth standard deck. Going end of
Nice.
turn Dictate of Karametra into Wealth against Obzon, Sultai Whip, and Red White Midrange was glorious. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
The one time
Um,
that I got to Wealth for a bunch when it was in standard, I got to Wealth for like 23 against a guy, and he was just like, okay, so what does this do? And I'm like, all right, so we exile the top 23 cards, and I start going through them and taking the lands out, and he was like, well, you just get the creatures, right? And I was like, no, all 9 land cards. And he was like, what? That is some garbage. And he just picks up all his cards.
And he just leaves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you make somebody rage quit, Jeremy?
No, it was somebody I knew, and he was just like, really? This is a card? I was like, yeah, it's the whole card the whole reason I'm playing F&M.
What did you do?
Question is, I got Forbidden Alchemy. I lied. That is my favorite card in Magic because
Forbidden
it's
Alchemy
like
is
putting
sweet.
cards into your graveyard. Now let's see. Which of your decks has the best creatures?
Not
Give
it.
you-
Not it.
It's not the mono green list.
Not Vorinclex.
Yeah.
I play
Son
mono
of
I feel
green
it kind
drops.
of Vorinclex, so I'm gonna just add some blue mana,
To be fair,
That's a
nobody's
blue
actually
mana.
done anything to the Vorinclex deck.
and I'm gonna cast a card for 5 mana, which has 2
Oh,
blue.
yeah, no big deal.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, that's...
Can
Can you not?
Can you not?
Can I not mill? I don't understand the question.
That's
Uh,
an interesting thing for 5 mana.
can you not? It's so good.
Ooh.
Why
Okay.
is that only 5 mana? I don't understand. Copy my burner shard, I dare you.
Triggers.
I will. No, I won't.
We're gonna
I
trigger.
mean, he is a little low on blue mana. He's only got 2 sources.
Mm.
Oh, no, 3.
Next leveled.
Yeah.
I like
Aha!
this.
You fell into my nefarious plan.
I feel like unclean.
Unclean.
You know, no big deal. Just you
I
know.
would say it's a fairly sized deal. I mean,
Oh.
that's
Okay.
40 something
Blood
cards.
Artist is dies. That's good.
Yes, it's dies. Not goes to the graveyard from anywhere, which would be so much better right now.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Like that.
Oh.
Oh
Holy.
no!
You got a bunch.
You did this to yourself. And I hope
I
you're happy.
did. I did. And the
Oh, I
worst
hit
part
my
is like it
Nekusar.
doesn't.
Go ahead and
tell
yield.
you-
Just
I
gonna
would
yield
not
to those
want
for
a
now.
Silk Weaver Elite? What is this card? No, I would not want one of those.
Not my Terra Stomper.
You can go through.
Verdant Stun's Avatar. I hear that card's good. So I will grab that one for now. Yes.
Oh, can you stop? Just go away.
Just
Can you stop? Don't then tell him the cards that you stole from him. That's actually insult to injury.
Yeah, seriously.
You hit my Terraston.
Ooh.
Oh, did I?
good
I
one.
hear that card's pretty good.
Bunch of savages. Finn says, so he was playing his wealth deck, and he said, Rhino, Elspeth Rock? Sure, works for me. And he said, that happens so often at GP Denver. The deck did rough against Jeskai tokens, though. And funny enough, I'd go 0-4 at FNMs, but 1 in IQ against several PT players. That's so good. Oh, man.
This is a very hostile work
awesome.
environment right now. I don't feel.
I don't know what
safe.
you're talking about. This is awesome because it's not being directed at me, so it's amazing.
God. He just has a 9/9
Yeah.
hexproof commander now.
Yep, that's kind of how it works.
That's
At least he didn't get the.
not fun.
How do you know which one it is? Oh, okay, it says it on him. No,
Should
it
copy
just says
mine.
is
No,
green.
I have to. Yeah, I have to like hover over the thing. What is? And it'll highlight the card in the graveyard, which is great. It's
Oh,
not
that's
great.
that's awful. That it just highlights the
it's
one.
pretty bad. Yeah,
I'll
it
give you a
and
hint. Terraston's probably your best choice here.
Gross.
At least they also go in order.
oh yeah, they do, which is nice.
Yeah.
Wolf Riot Elemental. Oh, well, that's a shame.
Did anybody notice that you got his Nykthos?
Yeah, I noticed.
No. I kind of figured you looked first.
See,
See,
Terra Stomper has Trample, and I feel that will be relevant. So I will, in fact, change to a Terra Stomper.
Oh, for trample. Okay. I was like, it does get
Yep.
trample, right?
That's not. There it is. There we go.
Scribble says
Yes.
magic as the creator intended. I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
Man, Nykthos.
Player, you may cast it if it is a creature card.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I hear that. That's. Do I go down one more power to have access to creatures? I think I do. Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you-
Maybe. Mr. Uglama, I'm gonna say. I apologize if I say that wrong. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, evil twin. That's
Oh, okay.
that's
just
not
cast this?
fun. He's allowed to. He does not have the mana to. So
I
it's
didn't
4.
realize he turned it into horde.
Yeah, Horde versions. Yeah. Blech.
Let me see. Combat.
Vomit everywhere. Combat.
Combat. Let me see. I'm gonna attack. Mr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7's not a cool number. Oh, well. 7
Oh,
toughness.
It's just.
And then you hit him with his own creature? Ish?
If he
Yeah.
didn't want to be hit with it, he shouldn't have put it in
Ish.
his deck.
Oh no.
That is not cool.
I hate that thing so much.
I know. I purposely did it. I'm so sorry, Nilla's right. I saw your comment before.
Everything is disgusting.
Everything is the worst.
Well, you see, you want to know what happens now?
I'm gonna get hit for a bunch by Rishkar.
There's going to be a Vorinclex hitting the board.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Vorinclex is going to come down and make all of us sad.
Good.
Yep.
Feel my
Everyone
anguish.
will be sad. Ooh,
West,
what?
sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. Why not? That's going to be super useful against your Vorinclex. Yeah.
It's almost
I
like
don't
we
know.
planned this beforehand.
It's almost like you all conspired against me.
Wow.
Yeah, why not? Do the attacking thing.
Yep. Makes
That's
sense.
A lot of attacks.
Turn sideways.
Except for those 3. I'm not gonna do anything to your quest or renewal right now.
Black, red interacts with enchantments. Great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So does blue and black.
He could chaos warp it.
Yeah.
Ooh, very true. It's terrible logic. Paul plays games. It's very terrible logic.
So this is the first time I've played this deck and actually not simply hated it because it just squanders itself and does nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy, even though I recognize that it's kind of mean that I just alpha strike somebody.
It's okay. I literally milled someone. Ooh, 16. I thought I was going to go to something a bit higher than that. but
Nope.
That's fine.
That was a lot of
Nope.
lot of counters on a lot of guys.
I don't know
Yep.
if anybody recognized the Wild Beastmaster trigger.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
One damage for every creature that I just had, which was 1, 2,
Yep.
3,
Hmm.
4, 7, yeah, an extra 7.
4, 8,
Yeah.
11.
Just its power though, right?
Yeah. So it's not super impressive. Unless they're
And
getting lots of counter stuff out.
here we
Dun-
go.
Ooh, no,
Not Vorinclex.
Ooh,
That's
just
interesting.
a big old creature.
It's an 11-11.
It is an 11/11, which
Is
is
it based on
cards in hand.
cards in all hands? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bigger. Is it all hands or? Is
All
it six?
Yep, it's 17,
yeah.
17.
And then we are going.
Do you have the boots?
No, we don't have this.
Just one shot me.
That would have been
Can't
the
make it
best
smaller.
revenge.
Yeah.
Revenge.
But we will. Oh, it has hexproof. Ah,
It does because it turned into your creature.
I'm so
It is
sad.
still Lazav.
Yeah, Lazav still has hexproof.
Yep. So, as a joke at my club, we say, because it was in Standard where there was World Spy Worm, so how does Lazav turn into World Spy Worm? He gets all the Dimir agents, they make a paper mache giant World Spy Worm, they eat the thing, and then all the Dimir agents inside punch the people falling through the thing for 15 damage. That's how it works.
That's all right. Okay, if that's the logic we're going with. Okay, okay.
That's the thing that you said.
Those were
Canonical.
words. You put them into an order
I
that
refuse to believe you.
that made
Needed some kind of a sentence.
almost no
Indeed.
sense. Yeah,
Indeed, no sense.
no sense. Slacker Arion says my favorite wealth came the turn after I hit a regrowth effect and an Oblivion Sower with the first wealth. Got an opponent's Cabal Coffers and found out that card is not legendary. That is correct. Cabal Coffers, not a legendary card.
Yep.
Which is very unfair, by the way, to Cabal Coffers. Just saying. This black ramp spell, and it's not even a spell.
No.
If Stephen Green can cast his land, so can I.
Nah.
I was waiting for Jeremy to be like, hold on a second.
Ignore the 1717. It's not there.
Well, I can't really do much right now except for maybe this.
It's just a ramp spell for 17.
A very slow ramp spell because the lands go into hand.
All right, Nilla Sprite.
Hi.
I feel like
Don't do it.
Don't do the
Threaten.
thing.
I've been
Threaten
hurt
one shot
enough.
me.
well, it's between you and Pelidor, and Pelidor got hit really hard.
Mm.
This is correct.
So which one of
Still don't
you
like this line.
wants to be my friend more
friend.
right now?
Dibs.
I would really like to be your friend, Jeremy. Absolutely.
Excuse me, sir. I called dibs.
Let's also just mention that one of them has a hexproof creature.
It is true, which is the bigger thing that I'm kind of like. So hexproof versus 1717.
Yeah.
You can kill
1717. Well, you see, the 1717 will help him cast Vorinclex.
I can already cast
he
Vorinclex.
can
That's
already-
off the table.
Yeah.
He's
He's got enough lands.
Oh yes, very true.
It dies to Doomblade, so
It
it's
dies.
infinitely worse.
So what we're gonna do?
Mine dies to Doomblade.
No, it doesn't.
is we're
if
going
you
to
had a
target.
buried spotlight.
We're going to target Palador
Okay.
and hope that Nilla Sprite does not hit me with a 17.
I mean, I would say that there's someone else more likely to get hit. I'm not going to say who.
Is it the guy
But-
still at 40?
Yep.
Hmm.
No.
No. You would have to gain a life first.
Vorinclex is a vindictive god.
It's true.
Indeed.
Vindictive Praetor.
This card.
It has been a while since Steven cast a land. That is true.
Yeah, he's gotten better about it.
Ooh, that card's good. I will sacrifice this creature.
Because I just got another traumatize.
Yep, pretty much.
What? Click. Slow internet. Why?
Oof.
Dun, dun. It is dead.
Man.
I'm sad.
This Monarch token not actually showing up on my battlefield is kind of lame. Like, it does when I actually
know it is.
zoom in on it, but, like, just sitting there on the field, it's just, like, a black frame, and it just says, in yellow text, the Monarch, and at the beginning of your end, and that's it. And it's just
great.
like a gray frame, or a gray card, solid card.
Mhm.
Declare attacker step.
I hear not attacking me would be really nice.
Yeah,
Considering
It's a trap.
I'm gonna not
it's not a
attack.
trap. I swear. I swear.
I'm gonna draw a card. It's what I'm gonna do.
It is
That's
your
pretty good.
noble right.
And then I'm going to lose the Monarch on Seth's turn.
Very true. Very true.
And then Seth is gonna lose the Monarch on Nilla Sprite's turn.
This
Yeah,
all
he's
sounds
got
like things that are gonna happen.
If he doesn't do it right.
He has,
Yeah.
pseudo vigilance, so I can't actually swing into him.
Land. Not a
I
land.
don't
Oh, wait,
think
I
I'm gonna
should-
have a good time blocking your set. Oh, you mean because I'll chump block? No.
Yeah, because you'll just chump block. Because it actually has to connect. Yeah. Yes, my commander is Grenzo Dungeon Warden, and for some reason, the command zone on your own spot always goes away.
Yeah, let's.
Oh.
Scary stuff deserves
Now-
to die.
You see, the thing here is,
Hey, you get to keep the Monarch for an extra turn.
for one turn,
Value. Yeah, extra turn.
Green counterspell?
Green
No.
guttural dismissal. Heroic intervention.
Fibblethip asking the real questions. Why with the Vorinclex?
Oh, okay.
Oh Jesus! It's gonna trigger off of every single one.
Oh,
And yeah.
did we realize that that Blood Artist is also going to trigger out all these things?
No.
Yeah, and I
we-
think we should take the person who's at 40 down a peg or two. Mr. 40 Life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, we'll let Quest for Renewal happen a bunch of times, I guess.
Yeah. My board state.
I wonder who he's going to target with Life's Finale.
It's already targeting Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Did not notice that. Yeah.
I already milled you enough, Nilla Sprite, and
Oh.
I don't want to put things into Jeremy's graveyard. I hear that's a bad thing to do.
I'd be okay with that.
I think you hit all of my, 6 drops.
Hmm.
I don't even know what I
Yeah.
have in this deck.
Well, we can find out together.
Well, not really, because we don't get to see the deck.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I get to see the deck.
But you can tell us.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I could tell. I could tell you. Yep, and that is a thing I can do.
Of course, I could also show the Twitch stream what is in my deck.
Could.
What scary stuff? Oh, are you waiting on me?
Yep. Right now.
You're currently floating 3 mana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could get some good stuff actually.
Look at all those triggers.
No.
All those triggers going
You're
towards
down to
Seth.
7?
It's creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. There is a very interesting sub-theme in the deck.
What is it?
It's green. It's mono green goodness.
Is that a sub theme?
Yep.
Is that not every green deck?
No,
Is
no.
it-
Some
is it-
some green decks are blue decks in disguise.
Is it not just a green deck? Like,
Well, there's some colorless cards in there. You know.
My head hurts.
how is there being green cards in the deck a sub theme of the green deck?
Oh well, it's there's like a proliferate, contagion engine, contagion craft kind
Oh,
of deal.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
You can't prove that actually.
Let's not put Brawn in the graveyard. I hear that's a bad idea.
I think it's a fantastic idea.
That sounds like
No.
a great
Seems
idea.
seems bad for the rest of us.
Or he could do it to buy favor with me because he's at 17.
No.
That
Also
seems
seems like a thing that could happen.
seems weak.
I'm trying to see how many recursion things you have.
Not many.
So, yeah, not
it's
many. at
mono
all.
green, so it was colorless and maybe a couple of things, and then whether or not they were budget friendly.
Yeah, you actually don't have any regrowth effects, which means it's safe to put big stuff in the bin.
Or Braun.
Or Brawn. Sure.
Oh,
Your
Brawn.
Brawn's
No,
are
yeah, that
pretty big.
that you know,
And as
All
we
the
all
rates this year.
wait for Pelador to just
click.
go through all of Seth's deck.
It's hard to click because I click the green and then I can see the green, but it's green.
All right. Open my graveyard on your guys' screen. Tell me what the top 3 cards are.
They are
Warrior tokens.
because it's okay.
Magic Online quality program.
Well, you know, state-based effects haven't kicked in yet because I haven't
Yeah.
resolved the spell.
Oh, there they go.
There it goes.
Technically correct.
My draw engine. My slug.
Yeah, yeah. Terrestodon, they're all gone. It's those cards are
Trastodon,
scary.
I wasn't super worried about. The last time I played, yes, Patrick's right. The triggers didn't resolve. The last time I played Trastodon, I felt like a jerk because I did blow up somebody's 3 lands. It was like 3 of their blue lands.
It was me.
He whispers.
And then I have my maniacal laughter. Fantastic.
Indeed.
Skrill says Yissen is a good example of a green deck that doesn't play like a green deck, which is true.
Who? Mine?
Yissen, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you had it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yissen's kind of greenish. He ramps in the sense of gets big dumb fatties out
Yes.
stupid quickly.
He
Here's
sings
my-
the song of his people.
Yeah. Here's my 1-drop, that's a mana dork. Here's my 2-drop, that's a mana dork. Here's my 3-drop that fetches me something else. Like a land.
So,
I forgot to put
Fibblethip points out that tokens do go to the graveyard until the state is checked. The better question is, why were they colorless?
Yeah, that's a good point. They were colorless.
Because this,
and
the
they,
state-based actions hadn't been checked yet, because you were still resolving life's finale.
Mm.
So, as soon as you were
This is a
done
much
resolving
more-
that, yeah,
This is a much prettier board. I like it how it is right now.
much
You know,
much
yeah.
calmer.
What?
Oh yeah,
don't
well,
have things.
Mm,
I feel like I'm missing something.
he just
Right,
naturalized
17.
just cultivate. Oh, that's what you were missing, a 17-17. Sure, no big deal.
Heartbroken.
but the caravan, it
I'm
had a family.
heartbroken going to cast Vorinclex next turn.
Yeah, no big deal.
Vorinclex
Mistakes were
on a
made.
board. Who
I could
would
have
ever
stopped
play
that Vorinclex.
Yeah,
now I-
but instead you blew up all my stuff.
Because I had to?
I wasn't going to attack you that time.
I was.
yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you for being honest, Null Sprite.
Now perfectly vindicated.
I honestly wasn't going to attack you. Does that count?
No, I believe you.
Oh, okay.
Didn't trust Null Sprite.
No, you can
That's
trust
fair.
it. You can trust me. I'm honest. I was
Yep,
definitely
so-
gonna kill you.
Yep, there we go.
I'm honest in that I'm going to eliminate you from this game.
That's a thing. That's a thing that happens.
Cultivate. Yeah.
See, the cultivator's caravan housed a family, and you killed that family with that naturalize. How does that make you
believe you.
feel?
Fabricate 2. Ugh,
I actually think I might get the little guys.
really?
Makes sense.
I'm
With
debating it.
Itlamok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Illamak. Yeah, Illamak helps that, I guess.
5 mana, 1/1, best value.
Yup. Oh, shot squad. Sure.
That sound
That one got me. It's just like,
has reach.
I'm here to please. I'll be
I'm
here.
gonna hire Nilla Sprite to do special effects on my next video for YouTube.
Oh, hey, Philithip. Thanks. Philithip just donated 100 bits. Thank you so much, Philithip. Cheered, I guess, is the terminology. Cheered 100 bits. And there we go. There's Vorinclex.
Yep.
There he goes.
I don't believe you.
There he
You
is.
can't prove that.
Right there. Right there.
You know nothing.
You know, I was going to do fun stuff.
You can still do fun stuff.
You can
Now
do
you
fun
just
stuff.
can't do fun stuff next turn.
I can't
You
do
just
fun
have to-
stuff multiple times.
You have to pace your fun stuff, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not
Well,
healthy to like just keep throwing fun stuff.
well, here's what's going to happen.
That's entirely untrue.
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna explode.
Oh
Do-
my god, is it gonna do this every time?
Yep.
Yes.
I now hate this card so
Can I
much.
always yield? Always yield. That's what we're doing.
I like this card even more. Even if it is grayed out for some reason.
Imminent doom.
Yeah.
It's not going to be super imminent because I have to wait until I can actually
Yep.
play other cards.
I have to wait. Imminent doom.
I have to wait. It's imminent.
It's imminently happening.
Doom. Speaking of which, Baron von Doom is probably one of the best names of a card in the unset.
Yeah, sure.
Trouble. Make it double. Oh no. Let's hold priority and tap our lands. I hear that makes sense.
Oh, Vorinclex, you beautiful, beautiful monster.
Philithip, just Commander is a fun format, all one word, all caps.
Isn't that something the professor said once? Commander is a fun format that we play with our friends.
Probably.
It's not about who wins or loses first.
Or who gets milled for the entirety of their deck.
Yeah.
It was not the entirety.
No,
You
that-
still have 40 cards.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
right-
not a thing. This
right
deck can
now-
kill someone.
it was half.
Yep.
Alright, Vorinclex gives me double mana.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, see, look, you can do all kinds of things.
I was just playing it as my commander to be a jerk to you. But it's just better for me. I didn't think about that.
So I'm checking my list at the moment, and I realize that I don't have Doomblade.
Don't have Doomblade, sure.
No.
Yes!
No.
Somebody has erred here.
Yep. Let me see. Other options to kill Vorinclex. Ooh, this card.
He has feelings, you know.
Let's do this.
I'm sure he does, but those feelings are probably, like rage.
So
And
it would be a
that's about
shame,
it.
wouldn't it, if you had to sacrifice
Oh.
Vorin.
It would be.
I'll allow it.
And yeah, I'm doing this for the benefit of the table. So can I get some, safety from people?
You can definitely get
I wasn't going to attack you.
a blank
Thank
the
you.
Monarch token.
I'm now the monarch. Well, no, I don't really care about that. You can have it set that you only attack me with a 1/1.
Okay.
What happened?
Did it not give you the...
You are Monarch, it's just on. He'll be stuck on Jeremy's board forever.
No, but like, it didn't give me the sacrifice.
Yeah, it didn't give you the sacrifice trigger.
Hey!
Magic the
NTT
Gathering.
Yeah,
Online
target
is
player
a quality
sacrifices.
program.
Creature. It says Pelador puts triggered ability from Custodial Lich onto the stack. You become the Monarch.
It
But-
could be that I didn't click something when I should have. Well, that's a shame.
It's kind of May.
No.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Karmic justice.
Oh well, I'm gonna sit here and hopefully I will not die.
Well, that backfired. So let's see what happens next.
Hey, at least I get to draw a card before I die.
Yeah.
And for a blue-black mage, there's no greater joy.
The
Jeez.
3 best words in Magic.
Draw a card.
Yeah.
Or do not die. I hear do not die is pretty good.
You're not gonna just die.
Philip said, after having the joke explained to me, Target Minotaur is my favorite card. Which is good. It is a good card.
I haven't actually looked at the unset yet. Well, much of it.
It's pretty great. There's some really fun stuff in there. Contagion Clasp. That will slowly but surely
There we
kill
go.
him.
Yep. How many
That'll do a
turns is
thing.
that? 6?
On my Vorinclex.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The least I can do is make them tiny.
Not
Yeah.
me.
Tiny.
Smaller and smaller and smaller.
Don't worry.
You know what?
I
I
have-
am worried. I don't know if you believe me, but I am worried.
You should be.
Okay.
Fargron says, "Hello, working on my first EDH deck. Buying everything can be a pain. MTGODH, I should say. One of the better things you can do is actually type your list out and upload it via. You can export it as a TXT file, and then you can import it into Magic Online. And even if you don't have the cards, they will show up in the deck, and then you can actually use that to go into like a bot, like if you're going to use MTGO traders or something like that, and then you can just say, I want to select this deck that has a bunch of missing cards as my trade binder, and also make sure that you have tickets available for trade as well, and then it will, or no, you select your full trade binder that has your tickets in it, and then when you go in under search in the upper right hand corner, you can click import list or something like that, and then you can just go through that whole deck, and it will actually just look on that bot for everything that's available, and if they're missing any cards, it'll let you know, and then it'll just go through the trade and pick up your 1 tick or 2 or however many it ends up costing you, and then you can just do the trade that way and do several cards at once. You can pick up like 50 or 60 or even all the full 100 if you really need the basics or something like that. So that's a good way to do it. You can also go through something like Card Hoarder, where you can actually purchase things with your tickets through Card Hoarder, going through their system, and then you just log on to Magic Online and it'll ask you for a trade, and you can just do it that way, which is also a very simple way to do it. So this looks like a bunch of nonsense.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I am nonplussed at the moment.
The Monarch blank token is now in front of my mountain.
Don't worry, it's about to move again.
It didn't move the last time.
It's shifted on top of your mountain, and now it's gonna probably move somewhere else.
Oh,
Equally
I
done.
thought you meant like move to you, and I was like, well,
No.
it didn't move to Pelador when he had it, so I don't know what's
It's
going
gonna slide awkwardly across your board the entire
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. It's just gonna play musical chairs.
Do do do.
Musical land.
Do do do. Outside bones. Outside bones. Your teeth are just outside bones.
Just one thing's attacking me. Yeah.
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 Okay.
One warrior
Cool.
is going.
I'm fine with this. I had my fun being the monarch. I drew an island, which is great, so I can play that next turn and have 4 mana.
And now you get the crown. That is.
No, you're still gonna have the crown. I'm just gonna draw the card.
Now
Yeah.
it's just
Ooh,
behind your
wait,
legs.
what?
Do you get the trigger?
Combat?
Yes, you got the trigger.
What is this?
Wait, what?
You got it. You got
That-
the trigger.
Oh, come on.
Come on, work this time.
Wait, is it because
Magic
it's owned
Online
by...
is a quality program.
I have a question. Since it's owned by Jeremy,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't it mean whenever he becomes the monarch that...
No,
That-
you is
no?
whoever controls them.
Okay, just double checking. But you can put the thing on stack and kill
It's just
the
that's so
Vorinclex.
weird that it like it waited until just now for it to finally like
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah,
we call that a super delayed trigger.
It's
It waits
Super
until-
Turbo Rocket Slug?
It waits until the beginning of your opponent's combat phase or something like that. End step, yeah.
Oh god. It was all a devious plan to make sure that Seth's lands were also tapped.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The albino red guard says, "So Jeremy, when I win the grand prize and get to submit my 4 decks, I think I'm gonna do 4-player dredge in honor of 4-player melt." Thoughts, Kappa? Sure.
I appreciate the Kappa.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that'd be that's gonna be, if it's a 4-player dredge, that's gonna be a real.
Dredge is a fun mechanic.
It's gonna be wild. That's what it'll be.
Oh,
Spam
God.
dude, I'm excited to finally see one of your streams. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I have not streamed in a while. It's been about 2 weeks. We had GP Atlanta, and then
Get rid of that.
last weekend I was in Baltimore for PAX Unplugged.
I have to cast him again for 1,000,000 mana?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Should I not get rid of your commander? Oh wait,
I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
I'd appreciate it if I still had less than or more than 40 cards in my library. But you know what?
That's
I didn't do that!
that's in the
But the
past.
thing is, yeah,
not
it's in the
admitting-
past.
No,
It's not
it
like
was-
this game will go for 40 turns.
That was your best play. Scribbles just typed in my chat, ! Quality MTGO. And just so you know,
It's not wrong.
he didn't get any results.
Aw,
Also
Think-
followed by a Kappa.
I don't have any plays.
Me either.
Grenzo?
Unfortunately, I could Grenzo for 1, but that seems loose.
Mm.
I really want Grenzo to be like at least X equals 3, I think, for most stuff.
Makes sense.
Fibblethip also says, quality MTG is an MTGO bot command.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
Getting your opponents. Yeah. It's an island. Woo!
Fibblethip
that's
also
good.
says, my thought was everyone playing Dactyr the Adamant, but everyone's decks were 98 Swamps and a Dryad Arbor.
It's a terrible
Yep.
idea.
I would watch.
Land go. Land go. Well, land also go. Aw, now we're
Seems
all
suspicious.
now we're all sad.
No,
But
it's,
then that one person who gets Dryad Arbiter.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna ping you so many times.
Well, you know, first blood.
what you do is Omnath Locus of mana,
Mm-hmm.
and then 98 Forest and a Lost in the Woods.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
I've definitely played the 38 Forest 2 Lost in the Woods draft deck before. Like sided into it. It was
That's pretty
great. It was fantastic.
You know, this wave of Vitrolli is gonna really mess
Oh.
Palador up.
As a matter of fact, you cannot play Wave of Vitrol in 3DH. I checked.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, that card
Spores.
would seem so good in 3DH.
Somebody
Turn
can
Also,
to-
in the
somebody can get rid of this Emperor's Vanguard, right? We don't want him exploring more.
Let me play the game, Jeremy.
Let you play the game by letting no one else play the game? Is that what you're saying?
I just want to play cards.
Yeah.
I want to play the magical cards.
If anyone knows that feeling, it should be you, Jeremy.
It's true.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Why am I
Just daggers. Just daggers. It's like, hey, you remember those 2 games where you didn't get to play Magic?
I'll see myself out.
No. My commander's not on the field, so I can't pay creature mana.
Yep.
Darn it.
Whisper Silk Cloak. Ooh.
Oh. No, please.
Don't do the thing.
No.
Please no.
Please.
Hi, the
So-
Mindrazer. 3-player manaless dredge and 1 person on land destruction with no idea that people are playing.
Yes. It was like you guys did a thing where you played a Shahrazad thing, and Wes was still playing, and he was playing the Salt deck.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Oversized cards. That was the most adorable thing
Yeah.
I have ever seen.
I think that was before I was on the show. That was the April Fool's episode or something like that.
Yes,
I think that was the first April Fool's episode where it was just like a sub game, and he just had all the salt cards, and I think Suarez had like all the oversized cards or something.
Yes, and he was like Black Lotus,
Mhm.
Greyoga or something, and I was just like,
Yeah, he just like won it on one
Classic.
turn because he had all the oversized cards that just made him win.
I know. I think Stephen Green had like a proper vintage storm deck, and destroyed it.
Yeah.
18 tendrils and just like,
8 damage.
8
that's-
damage.
How many is it?
Just
This is-
rolling
this
at
is-
you, Pelidor.
Too much coming at me
One at
is what
me.
it is.
Hmm.
I think he's
Well, I guess I'm.
I think he's a little upset at my whole hey, I'm gonna drain you for 10 with my blood artist.
No. It was just order of operations based on life totals.
Uh-huh.
It was more like you're above 40, and gonna get you below 40.
See, look,
you
you're
were on
still-
the throne.
You are still second by 3.
Mhm.
Either way.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. What do we got in chat here? So we got
Oh, that's right. Suarez had 5,000 card Battle of Wits, and who's going to win the next turn?
To Fool says was at PAX Unplugged 2, kinda wish we saw each other. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I was trying to hang out in the Magic area, but I was with a group of like 10 people, and we were just playing a bunch of games. Did I try any new games or pick up anything sweet? I picked up the basic Ticket to Ride because I just didn't have it, and I love that game.
First, we're going to.
And then I also had what was the game called? It has like a weird name. Enticore or something like that. It's a deck building like map game, which looked super sweet. Come on, man.
You're the only one that's
Patrick.
hope.
That's fine.
Patrick
It's
said
fine.
that's actually an interesting thought. Logos and lands only, who can ramp the best? And then he commented on my draw, which, yes, it was very nice.
My Man Mythic, what's 3DH? It's your deck just has to be under 3 tickets, including your commander, but basic lands do not have a cost. So the whole deck basically has to be about $3. Let's see. When is the unepisode coming? The unepisode will happen. It will be our holiday episode, so it'll probably be towards the end of the year.
Cool. You got a lot of lands there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
Seemingly
Too
enough
many.
to cast Vorinclex. Yeah.
Too many.
Hey, he
but
casted
maybe
that spell that
Telephone
we all
does.
hate.
One too many. Let's play
Hey,
the
what
games.
casts 2 blue? And it's an instant.
Aww.
That's great. Is what
I mean,
that
I'm
is.
not upset, but aww.
And Fibblethip said for the Salt deck episode, Justin had the oversized cards, Steven had Vintage Storm, Wes had Salt, and Suarez had a 5,000 cards Battle of Wits deck. That sounds about right.
There we go.
So, fun fact. For a league that I was hosting in my LGS, the last place person got a playset of Rain of Salt.
Hey, isn't that a pauper staple? Isn't that the black land destruction card?
No, red. But yeah,
Ah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's funny.
Scribble
I was
says, I was thinking that if I win the grand prize for the commander versus thing, I would have at least someone play Hikori, I'm sorry. Someone playing a Praetor and someone playing Chaos. That's just mean, man.
Chaos.
To fool.
Chaos and paper.
Was that the one where you were trying to get favor with a dark out at the end of time? Yes, that was the one. They were like in the very far back corner. I ended up picking that one up because it reminded me of Tyrants of the Underdark, which is a super sweet game if you have not played it. Let's see.
Any
Don't
other
cast a one
non-magic?
drop. Don't cast a one drop.
Don't cast a one drop?
Yeah, why would you want to do that? Well, big spells. This is command.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's I'm not paying one, if that's what you're asking.
Brutal. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay.
Alright.
I just saved you, Jeremy, from this horrible creature called Vorinclex, and you betray me.
You did save me from that.
Oh no, it's a one drop as well.
It is.
Oh, it's not even
no.
us because it's casting a spell with the converted mana cost equal. That's
Yep.
Well,
that's actually good.
I'm gonna take a second and say goodbye to my artifact. I'm just gonna pet the screen.
Farground says I'll be around DM. Yep. If you need another 3d8, sure thing. Thanks,
Okay.
Farground.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
The Ninja Eye, tomorrow is when the winners are drawn and the new episode comes out. Correct.
Aww.
Tomorrow at noonish is when I'm going to be doing that.
I was gonna cast stuff and now I can't. I can't.
Yeah,
even
we all just take a second to just at Pelidor's field.
It went down
Aw.
a lot.
that's the issue, right?
I still don't have
Land
creatures,
grabs.
so there's just a good chance I'm going to die anyway. It's whatever.
Hit him
Land-
back. He took away all your lands, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
Yeah, that's right. Gonna attack you with custodian. No, I'm not.
I'm gonna hit you with this 3/2.
Ah, yeah, get in there.
Yeah.
Don't
How
you
does it
lose
feel?
it?
No, because it's enchanted by dead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. How fast can I drain my entire life?
Well, no, I mean, if Jeremy dies, don't you lose it because that's his permanent?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
thinking about how spiteful I want to be at the moment.
Oh, spiteful. Okay.
Spiteful.
Yeah.
So, do you have Curse of Vengeance in that deck?
No, I think he's probably got Rain of Hailfire.
It's more like say goodbye to 3 lands.
Oh, that's not cool, man.
Yeah. However, it costs me 8
lot.
life.
Yeah.
What can I do
Man,
this
you got
turn?
6 more.
That is pretty spiteful. If you're like, you know what, I'm at 14, I'm going to pay 8 just to inconvenience you.
Well.
Pretty up there.
What does everyone have? Illusionist braces. No. Well, let's start with this card, and I will cast this card, and it will hurt.
That's going to hurt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what he's getting.
Yep.
Let's see.
Terastodon.
Targets with Terastodon. Well, target 1 is not Terastodon. Do you not want to target my own Terastodon?
You should target all of Nihilus Sprite's lands.
Yeah.
1,
But
2.
now
let's
listen
see.
here.
I hear you only have 1 red source, Jeremy.
I
Is
have.
that true?
That is not true.
He has 2 red
In play. Is it? Is it hiding under?
Yeah, it is hiding
Yeah,
under
he's
this.
got 2 mountains.
Oh,
I can't because of the
I
stupid
hear
monarch.
you have 3 targets. Last time I checked, 3 was more than 2.
Yep. I'm just thinking.
will-
Do I get the imminent doom?
You should probably get rid of the quest for renewal.
Is
Because
it
the
really
free-
doing much? Is it
Well,
really
see-
doing much?
What
Pseudo
I can do
vision
is
on-
get rid of one of your lands, Nihil Sprite, so that means you can't cast Vorinclex next turn.
Or you could get rid of 3 of his lands so he can't cast it for a couple more turns.
So he
that's
just can't
that's
cast it
just mean.
forever.
No, I think that's just a tad mean.
Tad mean.
A tad mean. And, you know.
God darn it.
Yep.
None of those are my mountains, so I approve.
I am now going to get killed very fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a 9/9 still.
I do, but he has a 3/3 which buffs all his creatures by 3.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm at 6.
Fairly
You know what?
painful.
I'm gonna spite mill someone for 2. I will essentially thought scour the person I've already started milling.
Yeah. No, that's how you do mill.
That is
how it
true.
happens.
You do kind of have to
know,
just
but I don't like it.
concentrate.
There we go.
Concentrate on the
Mill
one person.
2 with increasing confusion.
Oh yeah, increasing confusion. Pretty
My
great.
Silica Resurgent.
Yes!
Oh, come on.
Value! I am the best mill player.
Oh man.
What did I actually hit? I'm
My
like going
Zendikar Resurgence and a
Zendikar
forest.
Resurgent and a forest.
The things that I
Zendikar Resurgent,
really
though.
wanted to
It's a
get.
good one.
Zendikar
It's a good one.
Resurgent would have gone nuts.
Yeah, real nuts.
So I can presume that I'm either dead or will be, dying very soon. Am I correct?
Presumable.
I mean,
Presumable?
I can't, literally
Presumable.
can't do anything.
I'm begging. I can be your faithful servant.
You just blew
Yeah.
up my guy's cradle.
Yeah, but that,
3DH. I had a guy's cradle in budget magic.
He did for a minute.
yes, and that's why I blew it up because Gaia's Cradle is scary.
It's super good.
Like, see, I could, die, but then you might have some trouble with Mr. Vorinclex down the line because you don't have your Gaia's Cradle anymore. But if you leave me alive,
Then I'm gonna
Right.
hit you with this 9/9, is what I'm hearing.
of course not, because it doesn't have trample, and he can just chump block
Yeah, for a little bit.
for 3
Oh, I can't do it that way.
turns.
3
Oh, never mind.
turns.
I could also
3,
just do
4 turns,
this.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, could
Yeah,
just do that. Yeah.
I think we're all dead.
Not all of
That's
us.
the goal.
Nah, not really.
Because everything will get +6/+6
Mhm.
on attack.
But he still has to connect. Like, he could kill me. And he could probably kill Nillisprite.
They
He
all
could-
Uh,
have trample.
Yeah, they
It's
all have
true.
trample. I think we are dead.
Yeah, you're right.
Math just
Because like
Yep.
the 3 warriors are 30 damage, and then the
Yep.
2 elephants are 24, and
Yep.
then I just have to be hit by the. Yeah, I am dead. I am
Yep.
sad.
I think we're all done.
You never know. He could math incorrectly.
He could concede on the spot. That is an option.
he could. Seen it happen.
yes.
You can't
Mhm,
concede
mhm.
at any point in this game.
Yep, I
think
believe.
I killed
as a-
everybody.
Uh-oh.
I would like to declare blockers.
I'm going to block
With my face.
with all of your creatures.
With all of your creatures.
I don't.
Instant speed, 0 mana threat and effects.
I do not see a problem with this.
I'm probably just dead here. Oh wait, no. No, yeah, I'm just dead. Super
Yeah.
just dead.
Super
You're
just
just hit
dead.
for 27.
Yep.
So 3 gets
You know what?
over
I'm gonna
there.
kill one of the elephants because
Okay.
that's what. Yeah, it'll die. Maybe.
No, you were 1 short.
No.
No,
That's a shame.
12 to 12.
Oh no, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
12 to 12.
I know how to math.
Yep. Well, GG.
GG.
Come on. There we
I'm
go.
just gonna Just make
Oh.
a green
Oh.
horn with
Alive.
summer in it.
Yeah, I didn't have it in a way that I could kill everybody all at once. So I hope that I can somehow get away with this.
I feel like you're gonna do all right.
Bolt yourself in the face. Go out like a man.
Yeah, that's right. Doom yourself.
On your own terms.
Bring about your imminent doom.
Yes.
He casts it. He casts his imminent doom. His imminent doom.
Cast Grenzo for 1. Doom yourself in the face.
That's what I was gonna do. Why do you have to ruin everything?
There's no surprise anymore.
Hey, look, he doesn't lose a point for casting his commander.
It's
think
true.
that's pretty good. Yeah, we all have not lost a point for casting our commander.
Yay!
Yay!
There you go.
What a game.
That was a good game. I enjoyed that one.
That was interactive until the very end.
Is everybody up for another one, or Jeremy, you were talking big?
At some point. I mean, it is only 10 o'clock, so we've only been playing for an hour. So we got a little time. Oh, geez, I just noticed that my OBS needs to be fixed a little bit. And we can do that afterwards. Because when Fibblethip did some cheering, Diabetes got pushed over underneath my YouTube and Twitter account for some reason, instead of just going away, which is kind of weird because it should just be top tier, or, whatever it is for the for the session. I think it's kind of weird. But yeah, I could play again. We want to do 3DH again?
Yeah, I am rehosting.
Okay.
Yep.
Is anybody gonna drop out?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay.
I could drop out if someone wants to play if they decide that I'm here.
I think the only reason why I ask is because I think Fargond was gonna.
Yeah,
That is
interested. That's what
true.
I'm-
Yeah, Fargon was actually asking
Which
about it.
he's not in there anymore, so I think he said something about like DMing him or something, right?
Sure. Yeah, if somebody wants to ping him on...
I think he's
I got him on Discord, but I don't know if anybody has him on Twitter. I don't know if it's gonna go to his
offline on
phone.
Discord.
Offline on Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Oh well.
If he has the app on his phone, he'll see it. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta constructed open play just for fun.
Okay. Fireground says here in the chat as well.
I will drop out then.
Okay,
Thanks
Pelletor.
for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
Yep,
playing,
no,
man.
I'll still be
Thanks
in
for playing.
the yeah, I'll be in the stream though. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging around.
Yep, all good. How do I? Oh yes.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Wait, does this mean I'm safe to play Vorinclex now?
Oh, God. I'm changing my deck up.
Yeah, I have a different deck.
I also have a different deck, but I think it's going to get the same exact treatment.
Mine
So
for sure
all I
is.
hear is kill Nilla Sprite first.
That's what I heard.
Alright. Well, it is another Praetor deck.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's right. He's doing Praetor Magic today, which
Yeah.
I'm very much a fan of.
Diabetes says, I just built Illusion.
Praetor Magic's okay. It's very...
So, how do I get
Um,
into the game?
Okay, so you go into the Magic Online play lobby, constructed open play,
Right.
just for fun. And then you'll
And
see,
you yep.
yeah, there should be a game that's Seth X, Nilla Sprite, Spirius. And you can just join that one.
Oh, that's right. We're probably gonna want to teach him some of like the commands and
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yielding and stuff.
So yeah, under play lobby, constructed open play just for fun, and then you're gonna want to do format commander. Yep.
You go with it.
Okay, there we go. All right, cool.
It's a sign.
Are you saying I got a chance?
Ugh, really?
Oh my
Nekusar.
goodness, I'm not keeping this hand.
I'm not keeping this hand either. So we got
Jesus.
Fargrond on Triad of Fates, which is a deck that I'd wanted to build for a little while. I was looking at black-white nonsense in paper. I am definitely mulliganing this hand. This is...
Oh, cool. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, I got a mulligan too.
we got Nekusar the Mindrazer from Sethex. Nilla Sprite's got Jin-Gitaxias
God, no.
because he still hates everyone.
Because he's playing Praetor Magic. Oh my god, what is with these hands?
I'm going
mean-
to keep it, and it's really bad.
I can't keep it because it's that bad. But I might.
I can't.
One
actually
mana and it would be
cast-
good.
I think I'm gonna probably keep.
Aaron, we play every Tuesday. We do EDH or 3DH all together.
Mhm.
On Thursday, Jeremy does 1-ticks, and on Friday, I play 3DH again. Sometimes Saturdays.
Yeah, it just kind of depends. My schedule is actually very just like odd. I typically try and do Tuesdays, Thursdays, but it's very dependent. And I'll play whatever. Like I'll usually either play 3DH or 1tix or sometimes Momir Vig or PUBG, and I'm trying to get into a couple other games too. I want to see what other games I want to start picking up. I started playing Fortnite a little bit, which is a lot of fun.
I heard that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was two of my friends and I who we typically play PUBG, but we were a little annoyed at the amount of hackers in the 4-player queues. This was a few weeks ago at this point. Just all the people who were doing like speed hacks and aim bots and stuff like that. And I know they've been working on that. So we were like, let's try this other game out. We tried it out. There was 3 of us, and we all died within the first like minute on the first game. And then we just won our second game because it was like, oh yeah, this is a lot like PUBG. So as soon as you like rebind your keyboard and stuff, you're like, yeah, a lot of this is very familiar.
Yeah, it's basically rescanned.
Yeah, there's like the ability for you to like, so you go around and farm like materials too, and then you can build like walls and stuff to actually block other people off. So we just kind of like built up some walls around ourselves near the end, and we were just firing at a guy who was trying to build a ramp up to the top of a building or something, and it was just like him and one other guy that we were fighting against. So it was a lot of fun. Oliveria says they got Fortnite. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Hi, Dragon Hall 1989. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, Aaron, if you are free on Friday, I will probably be streaming that as well. So.
I can never tap my mana now.
Never.
Because you got
always threaten the counter.
Got the threat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do you guys just tap to go through the steps or whatever without having to?
It's a F8.
Oops.
Where if you don't have any mana to pay for anything and you can't cast any spells, it just auto yields the turn for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Alternatively, you can right click and do no possible play yield all. But F8 works too. Scribble says you could always play League of Legends, Jeremy, which, as a person who plays League of Legends, I think that is a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Because it tilts the crap out of me.
That is one of those games where every time it's described to me, I'm just like, it seems like it's one of those where the learning curve is pretty steep and they just throw you into the deep end, like, immediately.
Yeah. So I play, there's a map called ARAM where it's 1 lane instead of the 3 lanes, and you don't get to pick your commander or your champion. It is it's randomized for whatever you own.
Okay.
And I like that because it makes me learn new champions.
Sure.
But sometimes, like, there are certain champions that are good in it, there are certain champions that are not good in it. So if you own a lot of champions, like I own them out of the 130 they have, sometimes I just get straight boned with a champion either I don't know or is bad in the map.
Okay.
You can't get around it.
And then there's like a base amount of champions that you can get, and then you can buy more, right?
Yeah. Well,
There will
so you
always be free to play once it rotates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
every week they rotate, and now they do it where every game you get blue essence, which is kind of like dust. You do get to unlock stuff with the blue essence, so you don't have to pay to play, but it's quicker.
Sure.
Yeah. Actually, I had worked on their support team, their account recovery team, for a little while.
Oh, that's cool.
You know.
All right. So we got Neem343, first time watching a stream. Love you on Versus Series. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining the stream. Dragon Hall says, also let you know, I'm the one that sent you the bogus EDH deck on Twitter message. Oh yeah, that deck was super mean. It's on my list of like potential candidates for fan requests, and I'm just like, man, one of these days I'm just gonna be like, I feel like being extremely mean to everyone, so let's do it.
I feel like not having friends today.
Mm-hmm.
says ARAM is enjoyable, which again, it can be. If I get a champion I'm comfortable with, I enjoy playing it even when I lose, unless I'm playing with people who I don't understand why they're in the game in the first place.
Sure.
It's the other thing, like you can kind of queue up with people, but if you don't have a full 5-person team, you get matched with random people, which means you might get matched with people who have just started playing the game that day, which isn't necessarily bad, but you want people to all play around their skill level. So if I'm really bad at the game and somebody else is really good at the game, they don't really want to play with me because then they have to kind of play 4v5.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed grab bag whenever you queue up with random people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same way with most of those kind of team-oriented. Like, there's team games where you can go in and not know anyone. I used to play like Battlefield 1942, where you could kind of not have super coordination because there were just so many people. And like if you and a couple other people were just kind of doing the same thing, then it worked out. But when you get into those games where you just have like a smaller number of players, like I play Overwatch, and competitive is really difficult unless you're actually communicating with people.
What is this baby Derevi?
Yep.
What it is. It's a bird and it untaps stuff. Baby Derevi.
Click, he says, are you looking forward to building or playing any of the commanders who have dropped in price in 3DH or 1DH? I haven't had a chance to look very much, unfortunately. I've been, like I said before, I've been out of town the last couple of weekends. My plan is that we're doing the Invitational this weekend, so I'm going to be pretty busy, pretty much Thursday through like Sunday. And then next week, I'm hoping to kind of take a night or two to just sit down and come up with like a new couple of decks, probably both 1-ticks and 3DH, just to kind of get something going there. Oh, that's Parasite.
I do not own a red permanent or a blue one.
Yet. Have I tried Dark Souls on stream?
No.
Fibblethip asks if I want to embarrass myself.
Not only that, but do you want to just rage throw something?
Oh man, like, I'm sure I'm going to rage, but I also, like, I mean, I grew up on the games that were stupidly impossible. Like, I owned a Genesis and only had 3 games. One was Street Fighter 2. One was Last Action Hero, which was awful. It was basically just a bad reskin of like Streets of Rage. And then the other one was Aladdin, which is one of the hardest console platformers, and it was infuriating. I'm very used to the salty.
The part where you're on the flying carpet,
and
you're going
the rug ride. The rug ride is infuriating.
I feel like
somebody's watching me.
Somebody's watching.
Palador says, all the ramp, now fold the Vandal Blast, just like me. Because Palador's watching now. He sees me with 3 mana ramp artifacts.
There's red players in this game, sir.
It's true.
I want to say that I have Vandal Blast, but I don't remember what my deck list looked like.
I don't not have Vandal Blast.
Why is that artifact in the deck? Because it's a chaos deck. It's supposed to be fun.
Oh god. I just realized what you're playing.
What? What are we talking about?
And you're over here hitting me for 2, huh?
Yeah.
So I need 2
I can
here.
now confirm whether or not I have less than. I'm not going to, but I can confirm whether or not it's in here.
2, 3, 4.
Your commander is very much not a friend of my commander.
And we'll
just
go that way.
Don't draw cards.
Yeah, just errata Jin-Gitaxias to where he doesn't draw me 7 cards a turn.
You can do it if you believe.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, come on.
Sir, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid.
So, I'm gonna blow up your moon to recede the tides and for your Kraken because it drowned or suffocated or whatever.
Yeah, because the Kraken drowned?
Yeah.
What?
Good old season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh!
I never got into that. One of my friends was super into it and showed me a couple of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series, and I thought those were pretty great. Fibblethip says, Dark Souls isn't stupidly impossible. It's just super obtuse. Like there's a part in character creation that straight up lies to you. Sure. I've heard it's one of those games where you learn by dying. And that's why people are frustrated at it. It's just like you need to know like lines and stuff, and so you need to die first to understand what the lines are.
No, I just kept dying.
Like that's definitely games that I've played before. Like, because I'm a super nerd. When I got done with college, I spent about 6 months underemployed, I guess is what you would say. Well, I spent like 6 months unemployed and 6 months underemployed.
Well, I missed my land drop return too.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
And
as in, you don't have it, or you forgot to do it?
I don't have it.
No, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And so I just played. So I played a bunch of Modern Warfare 2 in college with friends because we would just LAN up and just play. And so when I was unemployed, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play this through the campaign, and I played it on like the legendary mode. And if you want to talk about frustration, learning by dying, that is definitely one of those games.
If you haven't figured out the strategy of my deck, that card probably helped you figure it out.
I don't like it.
I feel like
this.
I veto your decision to play this guy.
you're not gonna like this as I attack with my 1/1.
Vengeance will be mine.
Lavarius says, just go play some OG Prince of Persia. Are we talking like OG on what was it? Was it original Nintendo, or was it?
What was the game?
Before that, the original Prince of Persia, like the platformer before they remade it on like Xbox and stuff.
God no.
I remember playing that with some friends. We got like a ROM on PC, and it's awful. It's so hard. Clicky says, I remember Gears 3 had a challenge for awesome gun skins if you could beat the game on insane mode in co-op. That was hard as hell, but played like a champ afterwards. Oh yeah, it was original PC, like Commodore stuff, yeah. Because we had it on our old Tandy 64 or whatever it was. That's not good.
Can you guys hear the TV in the background?
No.
So I have 2 cards in my hand. If I draw a land, I'm going to play that one.
Cyclonic Rift.
No. If I don't draw a land, I'll probably play that one.
Cyclonic.
Also no. It has nothing to do with the color of land. I can play both cards now. Well, I need one more land. It can be any color to play one of them.
I also need one more land for things. Stuff and things.
No, we don't want you to do things.
Well, see, that's just rude.
I'm okay with this.
We're gonna get
I'm part of it.
random with it.
No.
Gonna get random with it.
This is awful, and I love it.
Cast a spell from his or her hand. That player exiles it. If that player does, he or she may cast another one. Ugh.
Yeah.
I got 2 lands in a fog bank.
Oh, that's awesome. Got a couple of lands for Farground.
Bad thing is they're all sitting.
I did draw one though. So.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Not great, but okay.
Psychosis Crawler, all right.
My lands. I needed those lands, Jeremy. I just said this. What did we just talk about?
That's a thing we might do. I don't think that one's anything we're gonna do yet.
I just hope they move off my lands.
This is
so
something I
can
need.
Tap my lands.
Pelador says, Thieves Auction, you do it. You know you want to.
God.
That seems...
Thieves Auction, oh gosh.
Yeah, can we not?
I'm gonna try to not. But it's not gonna be fun. Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen.
Is it?
I mean, it
though?
doesn't have to. Your stuff is like right in the way
Uh-huh.
of where my lands are.
Yeah, that's my
Yep.
worry is that I'm not gonna be able to actually tap anything.
Sunbird's Invocation.
Ooh.
For a Psychosis Crawler.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh. Don't worry. I'm gonna be casting like a 5-mana fog bank here in a minute.
At least it doesn't stop your commander.
I mean, yeah. Your commander does plenty of work on doing that though.
Arbiter the Ideal. Ugh.
Noah,
wow.
am I being hit for 4 in the air next turn?
Probably not.
It's probably gonna be me.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with that. Allow me to show you how I agree with it. By doing
He
it.
has a knowledge pool.
I do have a knowledge pool.
I don't
I-
like that you have a knowledge pool.
Why not?
Well, don't kill him until I get my Sunbird's Invocation back.
What?
Oh, look at all the things I can't cast because I can't actually tap my lands for mana.
You're the one who decided to exile your Sunbird's Invocation.
I wasn't going to get it any other way.
Let's.
Oh yeah, Mist Raven. Sure. You're gonna go get Fog Bank off that, right?
You ain't getting a lane.
Cast fog.
Cast
So-
Fog Bank.
Could you imagine if somebody just exiled 3 lands for the Enter the Battlefield trigger? How mad would they be?
Yeah. I mean, it just makes it exiled, and then you can cast that one later, right?
Yeah, so the card that they try to cast, the first
Yeah.
one they try to cast, will get exiled, and they don't get anything back, and then... God darn it!
Wait, I could wait. Okay, never mind.
Oh gosh.
I forgot that I could do this.
This is gonna get really fun really quick.
To Fool just asked, can't you cast what other people have exiled?
I forgot.
Yes!
Oh, really? I
As a
didn't,
matter of fact.
Turns
I did not
out,
realize that.
Nillisprite. I was waiting till my turn to do that.
I know it, and I'm
Where
just
did it
gonna
go?
laugh. It's under something somewhere. There it is.
It's off on the side somewhere, right? Just
It's
like,
under
still-
my run aground and my Misthaven.
Oh, it's
Oh,
actually
jeez.
on your side. That's cool.
Yeah. So you should cast something and then cast my run aground to return knowledge pool.
yeah, should I do that?
Yeah.
Seems bad. You know what seems good, though?
Casting.
Blowing
your
up my Sunbird's Invocation.
That also
Oh.
seems fun. But
intent with reflections.
why would I do that?
I don't know. You could make a bunch of copies of Isaac Kieran.
I could make a bunch of copies of Fog
Wait,
Bank
is
as
it-
well.
Oh gosh.
That is a thing you could do.
So, what card don't I care for? Well, we'll say that one, I think.
God, I
would- I
hate
would make
Chaos
this-
Decks.
Oh, what card could we possibly play right now?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh, no!
Wait, what'd you get?
I tried clicking on a thing and it was just like, do you want to do this? And the only option was no.
You
I
have to click
clicked
on it again.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
click
you
on the
have
card again. Well, that
You can do it
stinks.
again, right?
Yeah, I have to cast another card.
Oh.
I have to play magic to play magic.
I have to play cards. Well, we're going to do it anyway.
Molten Birth.
That is a good spell.
We're still going to click on this card.
Yeah.
Click on that card again. Click
what
cast.
And then click cast, yeah.
Oh. Oh no. Honey, no.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
So
what?
that's what happens.
do we
Yeah.
want?
Here we go.
I think we're going to go with... I'm going to get... Sunbird's Invocation. That's what I'm going to get. Because I
Don't
like,
say.
I like Sunbird's Invocation.
Let's see if we can move it around the table.
You know
Just
what?
Not let Seth have it.
Unfollowed.
Unfollowed, unsubbed, unexisting to me.
Oh. Okay. You know what?
No.
Oh, 3 and Dynamo. Oh, this is going to get real annoying real quick.
You know what? If we're gonna do chaos stuff,
Oh, okay.
let's
Well,
all do
I mean,
the chaos stuff.
it's got to go in the place somehow, right?
I'm gonna take my Arbiter back. I want that inspired trigger.
So is this trigger just on the stack then? Yeah, it is.
What, knowledge pools? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we got...
Yeah, because Thieves Auction will have to finish.
Yeah, everything enters at the same time.
That's seems fun.
I did not know that card existed. Now I do. I may have to try that
I
sometime.
think I'm just going to get that to hedge my bets on keeping green since it's the only green source.
Oh darn!
Smart decision.
Somebody should have taken his Simic Signet.
Yeah.
Hindsight.
Oh, am I returning a thing? Oh,
Yeah.
return a thing. All the things suck.
It's going to take a minute. Sorry, everybody.
Says
I'm
the
so
guy
sorry,
who
I
plays
cast
the
this.
spell.
Just 3-mana Thieves Auction.
Sorry, not sorry.
Well, realistically, it was a 5-mana Thieves Auction because I screwed up real bad.
Yeah.
Alright,
I don't know what it's
I'm
cost these auction, but when I do, I don't have follow up for this.
What do I want to grab? What do I want to grab?
Pelter says, nah, I'm going to go grab an icy pole.
I wish there was like an auto select or something. It'd
Mhm.
probably be terrible.
Just gonna grab
But-
all my permanents back.
What? Why would you do that?
I'm
'Cause
gonna
I like
grab
my
all the
permanents.
rest of your permanents now.
Okay.
They're all islands.
They are all islands.
I'm gonna take them. Gonna play mono blue. It's like Nekusar's brother.
Yeah, it seems more fun.
Jeremy's taking all my stuff.
You should take all of his stuff in return.
It's true.
Taking all your islands.
Take all of his key runes.
We didn't take the important one.
Fibblethip says, I'm going to go get my PhD real quick.
Why stop there?
Now is the time to step away and go get a bite or, a drink or a nice...
Think about your life decisions.
Yeah, think about what you've
I'm
done.
thinking about Jeremy's life decisions.
What did you do, Ray?
Bang.
Thought about the most innocent thing I could think of. There's just not much. Yeah,
So, Jeremy?
might have been a little early for that.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Henry from the EDH Rec site.
Mhm.
He is our editor. He says he hates you. I told them what you did.
You should feel ashamed.
Scribble says, now might be a good time to study a new language.
Or
Click
all the
Clicky says,
languages.
don't worry, the more we watch this paint, the more it will dry. Palador says, might be time to catch a plane to America.
Yeah. By the time you get here, we'll maybe have resolved the spell.
I think I'm pretty much going to go after my own. Like, the only other, good option here is probably Nightscape Familiar. That just seems kind of blah at this point,
I'm just sad someone took my 3 and Dynamo.
Yeah.
Well,
That was a good pick.
It was
That was a good first pick.
good option, yeah.
Oh.
Feels bad.
I don't know if anybody heard that. And if they did, I'm sorry.
I heard everything, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, well, then I'm sorry I had that Chili's earlier.
I'm glad you owned up to it.
Oh, yeah.
So many triggers. And then we got to wait for the knowledge pool to trigger again.
none of my own. So
Yeah.
Basically, all this did was let me steal Sunbird's Invocation and Psychosis Crawler.
Yeah, I
That was-
noticed.
pretty
That was
worth
like
it to me.
the total sum of this. And then somebody's going to get an extra one of my lands, I think.
yep,
You
I
took
got
my
you now.
island.
Your island. No,
I
this
think
is
the-
Jeremy's island.
No, he's
No.
talking about me.
Oh,
I think
gotcha.
the island that's in my exile is from Knowledge Pool, so I needed a blue source. I don't think I can get that one.
Take Jeremy's mountain out of spite.
Yeah.
He did do it.
And take Seth's out of spite.
That's not fair.
Oliveri says, this game proves Jeremy hates magic. Fact.
Oh, I think
I mean,
Awesome.
yeah, I'm convinced.
Hey, there we go.
That took actually a little bit less time than I thought.
Hey, look, 3 islands.
Oh gosh.
What
There
is?
goes my Sunblast Angel.
Ooh, reverberate.
Reverberate and right of right of replication. Right of some words that are coming out of my mouth, all right?
Can I? But you can't kick it, which makes me sad.
No. Just want to draw lots of cards.
Well,
Can't see
since
what
Oh,
I'm.
got that
God.
knowledge pool out.
Jeremy hates meld confirmed, says Pelador.
War Priest of Foon.
No, I think I know what he's gonna get.
What?
I
No,
don't
you
even
don't.
know what I'm gonna get.
Oh, okay.
Is it knowledge
Let's
pool?
keep it that way. He's
Is
gonna
it-
get reverberate.
Yeah.
Uh, that's a tough one. Actually,
Oh boy.
go with my
Where are your things? Sunblast Angel, Countless
There we
Fusion,
You said it.
Pilgrim's Eye.
Yeah.
Of course I said it. Said it as soon as he clicked it.
Sorry. Never lucky.
Woof. That's a lot of
Oh.
triggers.
that is a lot of triggers.
Oh, come on with this.
Hey, hey. Well, my sunbird's back.
This is not gonna get your sunbirds back.
No, but it's gonna make me feel better.
Well, if you
Yeah, I'm gonna
get
yield.
to use the knowledge pool, you can War Priest of Thune it out of his possession.
I could.
That's true. And honestly, the thing that I'm probably gonna cast, depending on what I draw, I don't care if anybody plays.
Hmm.
Okay.
I didn't get any fun things. I got lands.
Yeah, basically. I have to rebuild my mana base. At least I made sure I had a blue. Go me.
Well, I'm talking about the knowledge pool. I only have 3 islands.
Oh yeah, that sucks. We just talked about this too. It's kind of ironic. And he's really gonna get.
That's
Fine,
another
mummy.
good question.
Probably the War Priest of Thune.
I'll leave that for someone else to get. I think I'm gonna go for just a regular right of replicate. Oh shoot!
Just a regular right of
I
replication.
should have kicked it, but
Could you have?
it said. Oh no, I would have had to pay 5. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that second Sunblast and Angel for value.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
a flying
4/5.
4/5. Yeah.
Yep.
There are worse things in Magic. Like Triad Arbor.
What else I want to do?
Like Triad of Fates.
Hey, Triad of Fates is a perfectly sub-average card, alright?
All right. I was about to say, let's see how much you want to lie to my face right now through a computer screen.
I just thought it'd be
Pro
interesting.
Tour All-Star Triad of Fates.
Didn't they give those out as promos during Theros?
Which ones?
The Triad of Fates? I thought they were promos.
I think there was a Triad of Fate promo.
Possibly. You mean like a game day promo or something like that?
Yeah. I'm fine with both of these things being played.
Oliveri, have you been actually counting your basics as
There
in
was no
3H?
promo.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't get it.
No. Elvarius says that he was calculating the cost of his basics into his 3DH decks. Yeah, basics are free.
They're typically only a cent, so it
Doesn't
shouldn't send
add
back too much.
doesn't add much, but
still, a good 30 cents plus is.
Yeah, in a budget,
decent
it's. I guess that's right. That's 10% of your budget.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Why would you do that?
It's actually the only target.
Why would you do that? Why would you
It
even
actually auto-targeted for me.
why would you even take War Priest of Thune then?
Because I didn't want you to have all the fun, all of my fun.
Oh, that's the worst.
What
It's not even that I didn't want you to have
it,
fun.
isn't it?
I didn't want you to have my fun. That was my fun.
But Seth, why put it in your deck then?
If you don't want me
Yeah,
to have
right.
fun with it.
Yeah. Oh boy. Another island. Let's see what I can cast for 5 whole mana.
Yeah, anything you
You can
want.
cast Bloodseeker or Countless
Warden.
Gears Renegade or
Or this Pilgrim's Eye.
dang
Yeah,
it, that's the one
Pilgrim's
I was
Eye.
going to go for.
Oh, I didn't even know
My-
that I had
this-
that.
The Soul Read.
Well,
I was originally gonna do Pilgrim's Eye, but then I was like, no, I can be spiteful instead.
oh, that's fine. Go get yourself a basic land.
Yeah. Did it.
Don't you tell him how to live his life.
You're not my mom.
You sure about that?
Oh.
All right then.
Family reunion here on
Just kidding, just kidding.
the Noel Lad stream.
I gotta go.
That's not where I need to be.
You are the mother.
I left my toaster on.
Sorry, I left my grandmother on fire.
Judge? I'm uncomfortable.
You know, I was gonna do this.
What
All
you
right,
gonna do?
here's what we're gonna do.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
You're gonna
It's
get rid of
not.
knowledge pool.
It is
Because
not a trap.
I mean, you don't know.
That's not
It
gonna
could
do
be a trap.
anything.
It's probably a trap.
I could have forcible.
He could have Force of Will.
Could have Pact of Negation.
Since this has no targets, I don't know that I can do this. Because it's just going to get exiled immediately, right? So it doesn't need a target?
you don't. I don't think you get to choose targets.
Yeah, doesn't need a
What-
target.
Why can't I yield? Do I have a land untapped somewhere?
No.
So why am I not auto yielded?
I have no idea.
Let me get this
Hmm.
Manolith.
Manolith.
Yeah, it might just be the best option for me. Now, the crappy thing is that I can kind of see my signets behind my cards. So that might be okay? Question mark?
You can't complain. You did this to yourself.
I did do this to myself. This was all my fault. Elvarius, now I have to find 0.27 ticks worth of stuff for Ragavan.
I mean, wait, did he say Ragavan as in the monkey?
Yeah, he's just playing Ragavan as commander. Don't you?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I
only
want
commander.
that deck to win so many times.
Frodo, you've convinced me to buy into a 3DH deck.
Look,
Yeah,
Risk-
it's actually not too bad.
Look at all this fun we're having playing Thieves Auction.
And knowledge pool.
Knowledge pool. Why don't we just play Warp World next, Jeremy?
It's not in my hand, is why.
Oh,
That's terrifying.
Someone get me out of here.
I think I'm somewhere I need to be.
I need an adult.
No, you don't. Wait, what?
This is pure nonsense, is what this is.
This is. I don't know how to feel about it.
I feel like I need an adult.
You should flicker wisp the knowledge pool.
Yes, 100%.
Ah, there are
But
worse things.
would that really accomplish much?
It would get us
more
more
things
cards.
to cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would meme
This
all
is
of us.
true. If in the spirit of chaos, I could do it.
Yep.
But I also sort of want my Pilgrim's Eye because I have no more lands to play right
I
now.
already took your Pilgrim's Eye.
All chaos,
Yeah.
but he can flicker
Well,
it, right?
it goes to my
Owners.
control,
I
Yeah,
mean, I
the owners.
guess, but knowledge pool.
but knowledgeable.
But knowledge. That knowledge pool, though.
But knowledge
There's a
pool.
There's a correct answer, and then there's the right answer.
There's knowledge pool.
You know what? YOLO.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Let's get some new cards in here.
So do we lose all the old ones?
I think so,
They're all
yeah.
exiled.
Just exiled after that. Comes back to my hand. Let's do it.
I thought the mill player left.
Where did my cards go?
Miss my old friend.
What? Which cards, Jeremy?
The cards that are newly exiled by Knowledge Pool?
Wait,
It
next
hasn't
step.
hit yet.
It won't
Oh,
come
next
back.
step.
It hasn't come back.
Oh, right. I thought it
When
was
passes
just...
his turn, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought it was just a blink.
It's a delayed blink. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Don't think Flicker Wisp would be nearly as good if it was just delay, or if it was instant.
No,
Yeah.
never mind. I second this choice.
No,
Oh, one of these choices.
don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Bad touch.
You're attacking Jeremy, but I was going to attack Jeremy.
Everyone can attack Jeremy.
No, we're not gonna... That's not... We're not playing this game today.
Sort of forgot I had Beacon Hawk.
No, we're definitely playing this game.
Aetherize? Is it? Is it?
No, it's worse, alright?
It's wash out.
In
for
a
white.
warp world?
It's Blunt the Assault. I'm just gonna
Nice.
gain an easy 6th life.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not. Because of stupid
you are.
Spiteful Visions, right? Oh no, I'm thinking the other one.
Oh yeah, it's not Erebos. It doesn't prevent you from getting life. Thanks, so.
No, there's another like Shadowmoor black-red card that does that, I'm pretty sure. I think it's an enchantment.
It's
Not Crackdown, right?
No.
Yeah, that wasn't a shadow. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was a Shadowmoor card.
Cycle.
Yep.
Cycle.
What?
What are you doing, cycle and stuff?
You do playing
You
magic.
get a lot less
Oh, Pelidor
card
says...
draw in white and black.
Pelidor says, I didn't get to show my deck. It was a self-mill reanimator. I had Void Winnower in hand and was going to cast it until I Vandal Blasted him. Oh, that's good. All right, what do we got?
I'm glad we killed him.
What new cards do we have?
Do a concentrate.
Ooh.
Cultivate
Ooh, Zozu.
and 2 lands. What do you got? Land, Concentrate,
Gary,
Zozu, Gary.
Pay attention to the Gary.
Dark Deal.
I built a Zozu deck once.
And I
You're a
can't
terrible person.
see yours because it's too far off the screen.
I killed myself before.
Foundry Assembler,
Mine's
Prophetic
anyone else
Prism.
could do anything.
Yeah. Nothing really.
You know, there's
Okay.
nothing more suspicious than getting a Twitter follower that it starts with "not fake."
Right?
I mean, you know, what ifs? Oh, that's a card.
Too
I
bad
cannot
you
cast that card.
built-
I am
Yeah,
not
right.
That's how it works.
foolish enough to cast that one. Until we get rid of this dumb artifact here.
What?
Dumb artifact. I said
Why?
it
Why do
I
you
thought
have
we wanted to keep it.
Why do you have to insult my artifacts?
because I don't like it.
Yeah, I had a Zozu deck with a Dingus Egg and the Ankh of I forget.
Oh.
Havoc Festival is RTR. that players can't gain life. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses half of his or her life
Mana
rounded up. Mana
That's some
barbs. That's
going into
rough.
the pool.
What happened was,
These are all cards that I have because I built it. Originally, I built a one-tick Zozu deck, and then Jeremy was like, "I hate decks that destroy land and don't let people play cards."
Yeah,
What?
it's
And then I dismantled it because it did all of that.
yeah, like land destruction's just really like it you know, not being able to play the game at all
yeah.
is just kind of rough.
The only time I ever justify land destruction is mono red, because I feel like that's the only way you can not ramp, but like kind of do the reverse. Bring people to your slowness is by not letting them ramp, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, like I like targeted land destruction is okay, like if you're playing like a wasteland or something like that, so that you can get rid of, you know, like a cradle or an Urborg or something that's getting out of hand. But like the land destruction that's just like, yep, I've just blown up all of your basics because I felt like it. It's part of my strategy. It's just kind of like, okay, well now I'm like I can't play the game, and you're just gonna draw the game out even longer because most of your deck is gonna be land destruction, and then like a couple other cards that are gonna eventually kill me. You know.
Yeah. One of my buddies has a Orborigmos, the one that can ult you for discarding a land,
Mm.
and he runs a couple of mass land destruction spells.
Yeah.
So, well, he actually has ways of like sort of ending the game after that, just life from the loam and stuff like that. But
Sure.
it sucks.
What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna cast this concentrate.
Yeah,
Oh,
you are.
That's boring.
I mean, it's a pretty good option right now.
Yeah, I know.
We're all still kind of high life, and
still boring.
yeah, well,
4 mana, so I can't do that. I wonder if this works. I wonder if this
That's-
does what I think it's gonna do.
that is always a great question.
Hey, it does do what I think it's gonna do.
Wonder if
Ooh,
this
nice.
works.
Because it still casts it.
Ooh, Mold Drifter.
And then I want to take this.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Here you
It's only
Gary.
6.
Gary says hello. Not as hard as he could have said hello.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mind passing him up to get Zozu.
Hmm.
I figured there are worse things.
Poke Seth because he's at the highest.
That's fair.
Poke.
You're just bringing me down to your peasant level of 38.
Wow.
Hey,
Just-
you got the 38 off my creature.
Slinging all that shade. I'm gonna go grab a drink. While this chaos ensues.
No, we're not resolving Thieves Auction again.
Yet.
Snapcaster Mage in 3DH.
What about the Archaeomancer?
Or Archaeomancer. Archaeomancer works too.
Yeah, that's right. You play
Demonic
land.
Wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna play lands. All right.
You should go get more.
I should go get more.
Yeah, go get 14 more.
Jeez.
Boundless Realms.
Pretty pretty heavy there. Galvanoth.
What are you really doing?
Cultivate probably.
It's a good card.
Like it's that or like Prophetic Prism?
Yeah, I mean, Prophetic Prism will draw you a card, but
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
just
I'm
there,
not
man.
I'm not gonna play
Fix it.
Dark Deal right now.
Do it. You won't. I mean, really, please don't.
No. Put that onto the battlefield, take some damage.
Yeah, you do.
1, 2, 3. That's all I got. So we're gonna pass then. Let everybody do some fun stuff.
So what is even out there anymore? A 3/3 with improvise, prism, land, and
Yeah.
of the bet. Yeah, that's right. You put down a land.
All right.
You know what? With your land obsession.
I think I might rebuild Zozu and just take out all of the
Land
aforementioned.
destruction.
Yeah.
What are you really gonna get?
What
Mole
am I
drifter.
going to get?
There's a mole drifter.
Actually,
There
but
is
then
some
I'm,
alter-
There's a mana barbs.
there is a mana barbs.
Should probably just leave that alone.
don't do the thing. Come on, do it. You won't.
Do it, you won't.
Fine.
You just like egging. Like I'm the one who's supposed to be egging people on with the chaos deck. Do it. You won't.
Yes!
You won't do it.
Yes.
Don't. I'm not okay with this.
Clicky says, "Well, I thought I was about to watch a new stream. Boy, nope, just a different angle." Yes, I'm also streaming while Jeremy's streaming. And hi.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Oh no, it's like Vorinclex all over again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's even worse. Live fast. All right,
Yep.
that's a card, I guess.
I
Is
have a
this, what are you playing? Are you playing Pride of Fate's Energy? It's like the third energy
it's a
card you
sub
play.
theme.
Elvarius says.
Like 3 out of the 5 or so.
Elvarius said, if he ever gets to run his Ragavan deck and I ruin his meld. ... I don't know what you're talking
you
about.
gotta know that you and Meld can happen in the same game.
Eventually, it'll happen. Eventually, it might be a couple of years, and we'll just be like, oh, you remember that mechanic meld that never happened? Let's try it again.
Aw.
So Josh Lee Kwai tweets out, so send me pics of the unstable cards you think would be safe if they were legal in Commander. I think this one would probably be okay. It's Griselda Monster Masher.
Oh yeah, the Monster Masher I think is going to be the one that's like, hey, it's meld on a different creature, on a single creature.
I mean, there's always those silver border cards that are just there for utility that are actually just cards.
Yeah, there's actually a lot in Unstable that are honestly just cards. They're like, I think there's like a 2/2 for 1 and a white that you can sack to destroy target enchantment.
Yeah,
and it's
there's
like literally
12 of those.
that is already a card.
I went through the other unsets when Unstable started getting spoiled to kind of do a comparison.
Mhm.
And actually, this set is probably the closest one I've ever seen that I would be like, okay, if they made this one legal, I'd be perfectly okay with it.
Yeah, they didn't have
Sure.
like drafting and stuff in mind back as much in the old set.
I mean, they did. They were just like
A lot looser with it.
they were trying to make it super wacky. Like each individual card was supposed to be just more of a joke than anything else, and so they weren't keeping in mind things like a combo of 2 cards that is super ridiculous, which was the this elemental has the longest name or whatever, and then like there was a specific enchantment that you could enchant that gives it +1 for each letter in its name or something like that.
Yeah.
And so it just made it like a gigantic creature, and so they just like weren't taking things like that into effect. It was just kind of like, oh look, we have cards that deal half damage, like Little Girl.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and so they weren't super thinking of it like as a full draftable set. They still had draft in mind, just not like a full experience.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a land.
The original unset Unglued, I don't think they had as much. Yeah, that was just a bunch of cards that were like, hey, this could be fun,
Huh.
but you could also draft it.
So Seth, would you like to politic with me a moment?
I would say no.
I have been called a madman before.
If you don't get the Galvanoth, I will get rid of Knowledge Pool.
Oh,
Sure. Stop it. I am tapping.
so many barbs. Barbs.
Every of the barbs.
So Scribble says, with some in the pack, Legions is a great pack choice.
Yeah.
There is obviously the Flattery.
I didn't get it.
What was that?
I didn't get the Galvan blah blah.
The Galvanoth. So it is a good one. I believe it was Frank Carson actually just came out with an article today where he was talking about the math on some uncards and said that the second best pack after Legions is probably Alara Reborn. In terms of, like, he had several columns based on how many creatures were in the set, the overall converted mana cost of the creatures, the overall power and toughness, and something else. And he's just like, based on all these different data points, it's like Legions is obviously the best because it's all creatures, but Alara Reborn is actually pretty up there if you don't want to try and either A, play the Phage Lotto, or B, find a Legions pack.
I wanted to get a Rise of the Eldrazi pack and just make someone sad.
Rise, I think, was actually pretty up there.
I mean, you just like rip a pack. Oh, look, Emrakul. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of like, oh, well, I guess I just win. In our or in our casual silver bordered game, I'm going to cast Emrakul.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say, I don't own Spiteful Vision or control Spiteful Visions, but I just appreciate how much work my deck's doing.
It is doing a lot.
So
so is Knowledge Pool.
Yeah, Knowledge Pool. I would say Knowledge Pool and Spiteful Vision are putting in some work this game.
All right, so let's go down to...
Wait a minute. Oh, I can't actually get rid of Knowledge Pool. That's unfortunate.
Summon...
You lied to me.
Oh, he did. Now he's going to take Galvanoth.
Yeah, maybe.
From you.
Kind of misread Imprisoned Moon.
Oh. Yeah.
Fine. I still have Spiteful Visions.
Would Mirren and
wait, never
Phyrexian
mind.
faction packs be allowed? Yeah, I don't see why not. It's a booster pack. So, yeah, it's Legions, Alara Reborn, Mirrored and Besieged, Hour of Devastation, Battle for Zendikar, Ixalan, Amonkhet, Theros, Dragons of Tarkir, Kaladesh. I think he only went with mostly packs that were in Modern other than Legions, but I'm not quite sure. Because the worst one he has on here is actually Worldwake, but it's only like 20 or 25 down.
What are you thinking about doing there, Nilla?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think you do know, and you're just trying to throw us all off balance.
I mean, there's that energy sitting over there.
There's a lot of energy sitting over there.
Yep.
Let me just do this.
What
You
are you
lied to me.
imprisoning?
and
Oh, yeah, look at that.
He
He
gave me a land.
he said, "Hey, don't take that Galvanoth. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna
Yep.
politics with you," and then lied to you about it.
Yeah, this.
Well-
What kind of politics? What are these? President
I was
Trump
gonna say
politics
he
here?
politicked with you, but he did it kind of in the reverse way.
Yeah.
I never said anything about not touching your stuff. I just said that I could get rid of Knowledge Pool.
Which you did not.
Yeah. Didn't even do it.
You didn't.
You
take
didn't
into
even
account
do
that I'm
the
an idiot.
thing.
Just lied to his face.
You didn't do the thing. Clicky,
I
this game would
played-
be awesome if I had any idea what was going on. Yeah, me too.
That's what
Knowledge
happens
pool.
when you play with
This is what's going on.
Knowledge Pool.
Knowledge pool is what's going on.
So basically, every time we cast a spell from our hand, well, there's a lame card to see. I agree. Thank you. I like Clicky.
I apologize for being an idiot.
Never apologize.
You know what? At least you did it to Zozu instead of Nekusar.
I mean,
Never,
you just cast Nekusar again.
never apologize for being
No,
who
not
you
if you
are.
imprison the moon did.
Yeah, if you
Ah,
imprison
Nekusar.
Moon, it stays there.
So many
Alright.
Nekusars.
Just like how Zozu is now a colorless land.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Okay. We'll have to pay 7 then 9. If we can get
Well,
rid
to
of
be fair, you already took your damage from it, so wouldn't you want everybody else to take the damage from it at least? Do you want to be the only one who got beat up by Nekusar?
This is true.
I don't even know anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I am.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ninjrai, yeah, the article is on CFB. It's Frank Carson. I think he only did white, blue, green to start off. Really? This is the cards I get. I guess we'll go there.
Is one of them Karmic Justice?
No, it was 4 lands.
Oh, god.
Or 3
Cookies-
lands. Three lands.
Well,
Cookie-
there's no Zozo. Zozu.
Yeah.
Cookie actually said that imprisoning the moon was being lame. Any particular reason why? Aside from if you put it on somebody's commander, it kind of sucks.
Let's see. I'll just do this and
Why
yellow
couldn't
it.
they just imprison Nekobolus in the moon?
What? Oh, Nicol Bolas.
Yeah.
Sounded like you said Neku Bolas, and I was like, I don't. Is that
You
what
know-
my commander says?
His nephew. Nephew Bolus.
Nephew
Same
Bolus
colors.
is good.
Nephew Bolas.
Next uncard.
It's bugged on MTGO. I do not know in what way it's bugged, unless maybe I can't tap this thing for land. I don't know. I don't have a trigger to respond to yet. That'll suck. I don't even get my land. What?
Whims of the
No, I could still do it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Whims of the Fates is now going to be out there.
Jeremy.
Yes.
What are we doing?
We're playing
What
Chaos.
are we doing?
That's not chaos. That's just mean.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a disguise. Well played. Well
Each
played.
player separates all permanents he or she controls into 3 pods, and each player chooses one of them at random. Okay. So we could get rid of the knowledge pool.
We could.
So
Well,
what you do is
Each player gets to choose their piles.
No, at random.
At random.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You make 3 piles and then you choose one at random.
Yeah. So he's gonna put knowledge pool into something, and then maybe not get it back.
I
Yep.
bet
Yeah.
We're all going to die.
Oh gosh, we are.
But my painful quandary.
I'm just trying to make it go a little quicker here, since I know it's...
excruciating or painful.
since it's getting a little painful here.
I mean, we only have a mana bar spiteful visions in Nekusar. It's not that bad.
Not at all.
Hey Russ, and yes, somebody is playing with knowledge pool. It's Jeremy Noell, who is a terrible person with his chaos deck.
So I have mana up, but I can't tap it.
These wild accusations.
These wild and completely correct accusations. How dare you?
These outrageous accusations
That happen to be entirely correct.
that are all completely true.
I'm trying to get it to where
That's
I
far
can...
too vicious, Russ says. My accusations or him playing knowledge pool? Which one? Oh, he also cast a thieves auction, by the way.
Yeah,
Let's not
Thieves
forget that
Auction.
one.
That
Let's
took-
not forget
That took a minute.
Yeah, it was at least a very early thieves.
Oh,
My god!
god.
Told ya.
What did we do?
By the way,
Jeremy.
here's all these triggers. We're all going to die.
There's a lot of guns, lots of triggers.
Well, I don't take damage from Nekusar, so.
I don't take it.
Yeah.
All right, SpongeBob.
Yeah, he's just like doing the SpongeBob.
I don't take damage from Nekusar.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh dear.
okay. Everybody yielded until end of turn. Good.
Okay.
Dust
Wow.
settles.
Puts me at 7.
So if
yeah.
I hit you for 4, do you just die when you draw 3 cards?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think I could do. Well, actually, Fargron could do that to anybody with his big ass angels. Scribbles says at
It's
least
true.
Hive Mind isn't out.
Yeah, I have
Why
not.
would you
I've
say
not.
that?
I've not cast Hive Mind.
So he has it. He just hasn't cast it. I just want everybody to catch.
The optimal way to play Whims of Fate is putting everything into one pile. Only a 33% chance of being blown out, says Pellador. You got a 1 in 3 chance of being completely wrecked.
We're gonna play some games here.
Well, no, don't you have a 2 in 3 chance? You can randomly pick one of 3 piles. One
Yeah.
pile has 0, one pile has 0, one pile has everything.
It's a 33.333333% chance.
Of just losing outright, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So you get a
I like
33% chance.
You know, if I had a Zozu, you'd only gain
If
-1 life.
I can't tap these lands because they're underneath my stuff.
I know, right?
That's
the
sucks, 'cause mine
worst.
actually moved.
I have like 2 planes sitting underneath my exile.
I
If
have,
you
I think, Jeremy's mountain.
yeah, my
Okay, what to do?
the last one where we were doing the what's his name, the
Pellador,
no the Monarch token just sitting on top of everything.
oh yeah. You had to go and be the Monarch. Scribbles, because Hive Mind needs to be out, Kappa. You sit there.
You sit there and think about what you just said.
Mana barbs.
I don't like this game anymore.
I'm okay with
It's
it.
getting very painful very fast.
I'll allow it. So has anybody guessed the theme to my Nekusar?
Don't talk to me.
I'm I feel like that might be the theme to your Nekusar deck is don't talk to me.
Bingo.
How to lose friends in 100 cards.
Uh,
Don't talk to me. That was just it was. Oh god. The time. The time.
that's good.
Jeremy is almost at Fateful Hour life, so there's that, says Russ. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I am.
He will be, you have to be exactly at 5 or 5 or less.
I think it's 5. Well, Faithful Hour 1? You have to be at exactly 1 life.
Oh,
That's near-death experience.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
I can't click my lands. What is this?
Pellador
Russ
says
says it's...
Pellador says 5 or less.
That's what Russ
Oh,
says.
What's
This-
the red card that they talk about on for Highlander a lot that Nelson used to get people with? Oh, what is it? I think it's at a Kamigawa.
Oh, well, we should ask Justin.
Should ask Steven.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Well, no, he'll say, oh, it's a thing that is basically like this card, and then name something completely different.
Yeah.
Yes, Scribbles, it is all punish effects. It's designed to make every part of the game hurt. Are these all flying? What are you, like mono flyers here? Jesus.
I mean, I stole a couple of them. But
Hitsugu's
yes.
something,
fair.
says Pellador. I can't remember. What were we talking about? Hitsugu's second rate? Does that sound right?
Yes.
Yeah,
This
if
is
you're
so
at 10
much
life, it deals
damage.
10 damage to you, exactly.
That's it.
And I'm getting hurt. Hit me with a 4/5. Just let me die to the triggers. Come on, can't even.
Unless I want to kill you first.
That's
Well,
true.
now I don't have to. I mean, wait, hold on.
Well, I actually want to kill him so I can actually cast spells.
Oh,
So,
oh.
hate to be that guy, but
Hitsugu's second right. Instant. If target player has exactly 10 life, Hitsugu's second right deals 10 damage to that player.
I'm gonna check something.
That one.
Oh,
How did you get to untap 2?
the bird.
Untap. Oh, his commander didn't tap. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Pay no attention to general Discord chat.
Wait.
Not at all?
Wait.
Makes me feel like I should pay attention to it.
Why would you do that? I feel like
Don't
that's
look behind the screen.
specifically
What
what I
is-
told you not to do.
That's a good question. Why would I look at the general
Reverse
chat
psychology.
for my Discord?
Yeah, just. I don't know. I've run out of quips.
I need Jeremy to die.
Yeah, that's true. Most people do.
Why?
I'm-
What?
I'm the unfun one.
That's such-
Jeremy,
I
I'm
will
sorry.
admit, knowledgeable has been quite amusing this game.
It was just a joke.
Things are getting too real and I don't like it.
Dude.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've watched the last couple of weeks Commander Versus, but apparently I'm the one that needs to die.
Well, you need to stop playing with random chance. It's like
It's not
poking the bear and see if it wakes up.
It's not so much me playing with the random chance. It's everyone else. It's just for some reason all of the die rolls just seem to be
Did you like
coming
step
at my
on your
face.
cat in the morning? Or...
I do have a black cat. Maybe I just walked in front of him too often.
You need to dye him purple or something to.
What?
That.
Dye
don't
my
know.
cat purple
Yeah.
What are we? What?
so that I don't
He
get
has a
bad
black
luck.
cat.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
don't get
see?
bad luck. He is a tuxedo cat, not an entirely black cat though.
Aha.
He's got his little goatee and his little chest white hair, and his paws have what my wife describes as he has athletic socks in the front and dad socks in the back.
Oh no, my water track lever.
I think I'm just dead, or I might be a 1 on my upkeep or my draw step, unless one of you kills me.
Oh.
You're gonna draw what? 3? Yeah, you're.
Is
good.
it
You're good
3?
to draw.
Okay, all right. So it is
No,
because
he's
it's
Yeah, it is.
yeah, I'm at
Spiteful
3.
Visions and
Spiteful Visions, and then also Nekusar.
You assume that he's going to get to his draw step.
That's what I'm saying. If I get to my
Oh,
draw
yeah,
step.
You're- but he's. No, I'm gonna go to kill him, and he's just gonna tap out and die to mana bug.
Shh, will you stop? Just, you know, every single time I try and do something where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go out on my own terms, you just have to ruin the surprise.
You're a terrible person.
You guys
In response,
are
oh, wait.
no fun. In response, you know what?
I forgot about
Waiting for Seth.
Barbs. Yeah, I know. I made a mistake.
What was your mistake? Was it tapping land so that you could play cards?
Yeah. Because I can't do it until you're dead. That's why I even specifically said I needed you to die.
Me? Why would you need me to die?
You control knowledge pool.
I do control knowledge pool.
You do.
Do you need me to die so that you can cast a spell without having to deal with knowledge pool? Is that what you're saying?
What happens when knowledge book goes? Oh, I know it. It doesn't. Never mind. I'm
Everything
done.
just gets, yeah.
Everything stays where it is.
There, how's that?
No, don't do it now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. All right, you know what, John Flores?
That's how we're doing it.
Don't insult John Suarez like that.
There you go, Russ. Somebody die. I have to get the sprout to bed, and my thirst for blood needs quenching.
Well, I died.
Jeremy has
Jumped.
thrown himself upon the sword.
Yep, jumped on that grenade hardcore. I still have mana floating too.
And it will float there for all eternity.
Yep.
Well,
There's
that's one
just
way to keep
there's
it in your mana pool.
literally just mana in the ether.
Ow.
Ow.
I can't actually cast spells because of mana barbs.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Fargun's got this one.
Yeah.
Wait,
It seems pretty solid.
probably, But
Can't.
Virus.
whenever there's a mono blue deck, you can never be 100% sure.
Yeah.
Well, he can't play anything unless he kills me. He 3 damage to me.
I mean, there's
He can
always
do 1
force
damage
of
to
will.
me.
I can't do anything really.
I like that. Night Russ.
Hmm.
Scribble says GG. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
I mean, you were just gonna die to your upkeep.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna die in my upkeep, so it's whatever. Go it on my own terms.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Everybody's dying to themselves.
Yeah, everybody just tap all
Okay.
your mana.
All right. So if you don't kill me, I will tap out and die.
All right, deal.
Just pass turn. And I'll tap all the manas.
I'm gonna
Wait,
take so
mana
much
barb is
damage
still
now.
out, right?
Yeah.
Mana bars is still out.
I didn't want to like go to tap out and Noah had mana barbs and be like, oh crap.
Yeah. No, I had mana barbs.
Fantastic.
You just had to goad him into getting it.
I did, and it
It-
worked out great.
It was quite tempting.
With different definitions of great.
Oh yeah, Zozo's. a
Yeah,
thing.
the imprisoned is back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You should tap out.
I don't think I want to do much of anything, just in case.
You should tap out. I'm gonna build another deck and I'm gonna make everyone sad.
That I mean, that was the goal of this deck. That was
Okay.
the goal.
That's
This
fine.
deck was make everybody sad, and it seemed to work out pretty well.
I feel like the combination of your deck and my deck made every.
It's probably true. So this is the one that I made a while ago, and I just hadn't had a chance to play with like a lot of the really crazy random stuff, because that last time I just died like super quick. So I got it out of my system. I think might play
Oh, I'm gonna die to draw.
Yeah.
Mhm.
for sure.
Spiteful Visions. There you go.
Spiteful Visions
I don't
and
even think.
yeah, your extra card from Nekusar and Spiteful Visions both would kill you.
He got around it.
Oh no.
Just
What will I do? Did you just try to fate your own creature?
Huh? No, I was just giving it a fate counter.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
alright.
there we go.
Well,
Ah,
GG.
Fate.
good game.
GG. All right. That's about 11:30. I think I'm going to call it for the night.
Yep.
Um,
I'm definitely calling it out.
That was
yeah.
super
Thanks for letting me
sassy
play.
and
That was a
motivating.
bunch of fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for playing, and next time I will hopefully not make a crazy random mess of your deck.
Scribble says punish effects and chaos is great fun together. I had some kind of fun.
It's great if you're watching, I guess, maybe.
It's a good spectating match.
If you want to wait for like 5 minutes as we resolve Thieves Auction.
Honestly, that wasn't the worst Thieves Auction I've ever seen. So I had somebody who basically like vomited most of their deck from a Primal Surge
Mm-hmm.
in a rule deck, and then they got Thieves Auction played against them,
Ooh,
and it just took forever.
yeah,
Oh gosh.
that seems rough.
Genesis wait for 22 and then Thieves Auction.
Yeah, right. So that one wasn't too bad. I'll give
kind
you
of
that.
that's the kind of nonsense I like. So yeah, like I said before earlier in the stream, it's been like just a busy couple of weeks, honestly. And my hope is that next week we can have a couple of streams, at least 2, and then have a couple the next week, and then I will be in Michigan for about a week, basically just over Christmas. I think is what we're doing. We were gonna stay until right around New Year, but my wife has to go back to work on the 2nd,
Mm.
so which is unfortunate for like staying up there and having actual New Year's Eve plans. So we're going to probably cut it a little bit short comeback. So my hope is that with the fact that I'm not going to be going or doing many shows or going many places over the weekends, and that things will be calmed down a little bit, that we can get a few in the month. Hopefully play some 3DH, play some 1-ticks, maybe some new PUBG, because they're supposed to, hopefully, by the end of the year, come out with the new patch that has like vaulting and a couple other really cool things. And maybe some Fortnite, and pick up some new games here and there. So that's my plan anyway. And hopefully you'll all have some time to come hang out.
Yep. If anybody still or wants to play 3DH in the future, Friday, I'm probably going to stream. So
cool.
Just hit me up in Jeremy's Discord.
Yep, the Discord is in on my Twitch channel. It should have a permanent link there. You can just head into there, and it is open for everybody. Also, if you'd like to, you can subscribe, and also donate. I think what I'm going to do is, during this next month, I'm going to start making a plan, and hopefully do a thing where either a random sub or somebody who donates $3 gets to pick a 3DH deck that I build, either like the commander or just the theme, and then I'll go build that and play it at least a couple of times during that next month, and just pick one random person out per month or per week or something like that. Depends on how often I can actually get going. So I think that would be like a pretty fun one to let everybody kind of have some interaction with what kind of decks we decide, and make it so that it's a little bit easier for me to get those decks going and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now. And just make sure to follow me on Twitter and check out the Discord, and that should have announcements as to when the next time that we're going to be live. So I hope everyone has a good night.
All right.
Bye.
Everybody, peace.
Yep. Good night.
See you Friday.